and I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. And when I'm with you and always.
Is it live?
Yes.
Always.
Hey guys, we're live. We're live.
We know.
Hey Reilly, are we live?
I don't know.
You just said it into their ears.
Yeah, now they know.
What's going on with you two? Why are you guys? What's wrong? What's going on?
To reaffirm.
We don't need that.
Are you guys both? Are you guys both sexually angry right now? Are you aggravated? I mean.
What were the guidelines you wanted to put down?
No, I was just mad because it hunched out into my ear and it hurt. So
It's a sound check.
Yeah, well, it's not a shout check.
I wasn't shouting. That's just how I talk when I'm getting animated. So we need to make sure that the mic
Well,
can
it was
pick it
really
up.
surprising to me. And that's okay. You know, we're over it now.
Are you guys?
You should get the mic closer.
I actually didn't think that he was that mad.
Oh,
I thought
really?
you were kidding. Were you not
No,
kidding?
I was mad.
No, they were mad. You
That
didn't
was
see, you
genuine.
didn't feel it.
That was genuine anger.
A little closer.
I'm sorry, Reilly at a 10 is like me at a 3.
I've never even seen you get that mad.
Are you bragging about how mad
Exactly.
you get?
Why don't you get that mad anymore?
I just don't get angry. Why waste time
That's
getting
good.
angry?
So did you mellow out with age?
You just said you.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say I got like I never had like an anger management problem. I just don't like. I'm pretty not angry now though.
Yeah, I feel like as a kid I got really angry a lot more because I didn't have any control of the world I was living in.
I feel like I'm angrier now.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I've lived with Justin for 6 months and he's angrier than when I first moved. That might be me.
There's a lot of anger.
I mean, you know why? You know the reasons why I'm angry, and then nothing changes, so you know why.
Oh.
This is a problem with anger, is it just compounds on itself.
See, and he's like, "Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about." Just he knows exactly what the fuck he's talking about.
You
And
leave
he's
it
like,
messy.
Yes.
I'm messy.
Messy as
apparently.
shit.
Me
But,
and
One of the
do you
messiest people
think-
I've ever lived with.
3 people live in a 1-bedroom
No.
apartment and he's upset.
You were gone. When you were gone. Guess what? The place was clean.
Well, did you guys like have this discussion before you moved in?
When
Yep.
Justin was gone, people came over.
I think you have really high standards, Justin.
No, I don't.
I think you do.
No.
I think that.
I think
maybe
it's disgusting.
Phillip-
It's like how some people can leave shit and just like leave a mess, and it's like what are you doing, you animal?
But to you,
Clean up
what
your
is a
shit.
mess is
I
just
could
like a
agree.
little bit of crumbs.
I agree. Like you should not have a
little bit of
compounding
crumbs, yeah,
mess.
that's fine. But if you leave the little bit of crumbs, guess what? You keep leaving a little bit of crumbs, it becomes a lot of crumbs. You
So
know?
every little
Yeah.
thing becomes a huge thing because it can lead to a bigger thing.
Yeah, because no one stops
Well,
the
that's
little things.
what crumbs
which
are.
the place could stay easily fine
Yeah,
if you
so
just clean up
then
your little
that
messes.
just gives you an excuse to get mad at every little thing that happens.
No,
It's
I don't want an
slippery.
excuse to get mad.
Slippery slope of angry crumbs.
Yeah. I don't like to clean up after people, and I have to do that. Would you like to clean
You
up
would
after
hate
people?
Hansel and Gretel.
Why?
They leave a lot
That
of
was
crumbs.
a good one, Riley.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is off to a good start.
Yeah, it is.
You're
That's
so
what you
happy with
interrupted to
yourself
say.
right now.
Let's just make puns.
Anger is.
We're talking about anger today. We're talking about anger.
Anger is fun.
I mean, it's tough to stay with anyone for a while. You find little things that you don't like, and then they don't fix it, and then you take that personally. And like the little idiosyncrasies become bigger and bigger. I can stand anyone for a day. I mean, I stood that old haggard lady from yesterday for like a night.
She stood you up, actually.
Yeah, she actually said, "I've had enough, and I'm
Yeah.
abandoning you."
She left you.
I could withstand her for a day. I could withstand anyone,
Right.
but as if you stay longer, then it's just more difficult because then you play meta games and then you don't have any stamina for defense.
Dude, I didn't even meet her, and I didn't want to be around her for like 10
She
minutes.
was an awful person.
She hates me. She hated me right away.
Yeah.
Why did
she
she
hated
hate
me
you?
last
What
night,
did you
too.
do, Reilly? Didn't you say like, "Hey, nice tits" or something to her?
I mean,
You're
well,
like, "Hey, bitch, nice tits," and I was like, "Reilly, that's probably not the
yeah, I
best
mean,
move."
but I don't know why that would anger someone.
That's true. You're just complimenting her, right?
Yeah, that's just how
I
we
just
talk.
said hi to. I was just like, hey, I don't know. I didn't even address her really.
Wait, so you're saying
And
what
then
I said
she-
didn't happen?
No, yeah, it didn't.
So you didn't go up to her and go, "Hey, bitch, nice tits"?
I thought about it, but no.
I mean, she had that cocaine eye or one eye flutters. Like, she can't open her eyes all the way, which I thought was something we
You
had
have
in
that.
common.
You said she had a stroke.
She did have a stroke. She told me she can't do flashing lights
Why?
because it'll give her another stroke.
Why'd you go to an arcade then?
Exactly.
Or
She
She
a
just-
liar?
They just they need buzzing lights and they just need cheap stimulation. They can't provide their own fun, so they have to go somewhere where people are having fun so they can be around them.
people with strokes?
What?
People who have suffered strokes?
No, people like her who are really not that fun or smart.
I would say that's
Okay,
people
What
with
games did you
strokes.
play?
Pinball, shooting game, a racing game, Mario Kart.
Her favorite game was Leave the Asian at the Cybercade.
What
Yeah.
games did she play with you?
She played the game of
Is that why you wanted to watch those
trying to have sex with me. but
YouTube
not
videos
really.
of people finding where they were when you got home?
Geotagging.
You
so
got
that
home
the
and
next time I
you
get
got home.
stood up,
You got
I can
home and you
find
were
out
like,
where I am.
not again. If I ever get a van.
Geoguessing.
Yeah.
That's useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that you guys put on last night?
Geoguessing.
GeoGuessing.
Yeah.
And it's like a big thing?
It's not
That's
a
not
big
a
thing.
big
I'd say It's a
thing.
big.
It's a website. You can play it.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
How did you guys find that?
Dude,
We
what
were
if
just
one of the things
geoguessing.
was just like us in our garage?
It trends
Yeah,
on
where
like
is
Twitch, I'm
this?
sure, or something like that.
I honestly have no idea where we are right now.
Hirsch, Texas.
And I've been here for like 2 days.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
where
like
we are.
really close to Fort Worth.
And I used to live here, and I don't know where we are.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
How long did you live here?
for like 6 months.
Well, I guess
That's
this is
not that
technically
long.
Bedford. I don't know
4
where we
5
are
months.
really.
Dallas is not designed well.
A lot of neighborhoods are split.
This place
is
is
an
huge.
infuriating place to live.
Why
Yeah.
is it infuriating?
Because you have to drive everywhere. Everything's spread out. Takes a lot of gas. You can't walk anywhere.
Yeah.
It's noisy. It's polluted.
Yeah, I would not. You really can't walk anywhere. Maybe if you lived in downtown Dallas, but even then,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're really walking to. I guess
No.
if you position yourself in the place to like walk to your job, but
Yeah. The mics here are at least 20 to 30 minutes spread apart. So
Oh.
you're doing a lot of driving.
And you're not like
and there's no Lime scooters.
with other people.
You can't lime anywhere, really, because it's all too far. There's no point of having a scooter. The scooter's going to be
Yeah.
like $23 to get to the next thing.
That's what it costs. That's how much it costs for like a Razor scooter.
Yeah. Austin really is spoiling
Yeah.
us.
Austin really is, because I don't want to go like
I mean,
anywhere
I
that's
never,
10 minutes away.
I never do the lime. Do you guys lime?
Only if I park like 10 blocks away or something
Yeah.
like that.
10 blocks.
I'll do-
See, I
I'll-
never even do that. Like I always find my.
You know what pisses
Saturday
me
on
off,
6th
though?
Street can get pretty busy,
Yeah.
especially now that like schools getting toward like finals again. It's getting really bad.
It's annoying to take the lime scooter downtown. I did it the other day at Firehouse. I
Final
was
season is lime season.
Yeah. I was so far away, but then you drive the scooter to where you need to go downtown, and then you can't park the scooter downtown because it's an unsafe zone to park it. So then you have to drive again farther away, so it's not even a point taking the fucking lime anymore.
Oh yeah, there's some zones that just like it like
Yeah, it's like-
turns off.
yeah, it's
right?
like you can't park here. And you're like, where the fuck am I supposed to park it? It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh, I
you're
got to
like-
park back where I parked
That, and
my
the whole
car.
point of having a lime scooter is that you don't have to park. You don't have to find a parking spot.
Yeah, no, you just set it in front of the building and,
and
go.
lime's
But on
just like
Thursday
what the
through
fuck?
Sunday, they have a blocked off zone because it's not safe because there's drunk people walking around. And they don't want to run into them.
Yeah, there's drunk people
Yeah.
also on lime scooters.
Yeah, they're only drunk people
There's
on lime
drunk
scooters.
people who are going 30 miles per hour.
On a lime scooter across
In,
to heavy traffic.
in-
That's way worse than driving a car. Because you're already outside the car with no helmet.
Yeah, but you got all the alcohol in your body, so you're nice and limber. If you get hit, you're kind of just let it happen.
you're like,
You know, you're supposed to be free. You're not supposed to clench
dude,
up.
actually, yeah, I
That's why
heard.
the drunk drivers survive.
Yeah,
I
there's
think
this,
clenching up helps.
No, it's the
someone
worst
told me
thing you
about
can
this
do.
kid who
It's
like
not.
took Xanax and alcohol and he fell off a building and survived because he was so limp.
Dude, that was so chill. Yeah, dude, I just fell, dude, and then it was
It's
like I
just
hit
like-
the ground and I stopped. It was chill.
I'm
Did he-
not
how did
worried-
he-
I'm not worried about it. He wasn't worried about it at all when it happened. He like
The
fell
reason
off
why
and
you
was
No, he
Tense up
definitely
is to
he
protect
still
your
broke
bones.
a bunch of bones, and like pretty much got really fucked up. But like he didn't die because his body was like somewhat limp.
Is he not paralyzed?
I don't think so. I don't know. I
Is this
forgot
like
who
your-
told me this.
This one of your friends?
It was like one of my friends that he knew.
You just don't hear about the times where you tense up and it helps you.
No.
Because that's expected.
Well, yeah, I don't know if that would ever help you.
Yes, it does. If you're
Or a shield.
tense, then your
sometimes.
bones aren't taking all that weight. Some of your muscles is taking it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if like
But
some,
if you're
if
limp,
something was
then your
trying
body
to prick
can-
you.
But
like
if you're limp,
shield
your
up.
body can move certain ways that it wouldn't if it's tense. So if your neck like needs to go this and you're tense, it might. I think, right?
Well, your muscles are holding it. So if the
True.
force is larger than your muscle, then it's going to go that way anyways. And hopefully your muscles can save you a little bit of degrees of angles.
Also friction, like tensing up for friction.
I mean, your body isn't just going to tense up for no reason. It probably does it for survival, or else it would have been naturally selected out.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right. It seems like the times when your body's limp in an accident are like freak of nature.
But
type
sometimes my
things.
body is like
Yeah.
really tense while I'm like trying to fucking take a nap. Like
That's
the
called
demons.
a boner.
no.
Tense? You wake up tense?
Where like sometimes your body is like tense where it like or like I don't know if you're just like tense, you're not like tensed up.
You're
And
anxious.
Where it's like you don't want to be tense right now. It's not like
Your body's in fight or
It's
flight mode.
yeah.
You're having a nightmare, dude.
No. What? Do
You're
you guys
having
not
a-
know what I'm talking about?
No, I wake
When
up
you're trying to go to
relaxed.
When you have like when your body's tensed up, that's like an expression.
Yeah,
So
because you're having a
tense.
nightmare. You're scared
Not a nightmare.
or stress,
Yeah, stress.
money, women most likely probably.
What
Like,
are you
no one
trying to
will
say?
fuck me, and he's like all tense. He's like He wakes up.
I need
So
to
what
get
happened,
a new
Reilly?
car.
Dude, no one wants to fuck me. It's not chill.
I'm just stressed out about how tense I get, and then that makes me more tense. It's like a never-ending fucking.
It's a loop of tenseness.
It's like really intense.
You start tensing and then you just can't stop. It's a cyclical loop. If you even have a little bit of tension, it's like leaving a crumb out on the counter for Justin. Just keeps cycling over and over, higher and higher, until you just burst.
It's like the feather in Forrest Gump. Okay.
I never saw that movie.
You've never seen
No,
Forrest
I'm
Gump?
just joking.
Well, how is that a joke?
Because everyone's seen it.
I feel like Forrest Gump is your father, Riley. Is he,
Wow.
Is he?
You know-
Is he
oh,
smart?
oh, you mean
is
in
he?
a-
Is he smart?
That
You
means
mean
Right.
an American hero?
Oh, can?
Does that
can
mean that he might
You're not
have-
an American hero. Your dad's Forrest Gump, so I'm also saying
My
you're
dad-
kind of retarded.
Forrest
You're
Gump
Haley
is
Joel
an
Osment.
American hero. Are you
might
kidding
have
me?
AIDS.
He's not real.
He's done so much for society.
You're touching a sore spot.
Except make a good son. You know.
Jesus.
Whoa, dude! I
What?
bet his son was not even.
His son was Haley Joel
Retarded.
Osment. He went on to have a successful movie
And
career.
now he sees dead things.
Oh shit! That's the same kid.
Same kid.
Oh,
Secondhand Lions.
that's probably they probably have something to do with each other.
Didn't he do that movie AI? He's
He
the-
kind of fell
Yes.
out.
the creepy
He
robot.
did like
kid in
Entourage. He
Yeah.
does like
He's
little
cute.
roles
That's
now.
that one.
Terrifying movie.
He was in I think he was in the Entourage
Yeah.
movie too.
Like I remember like
The Flesh
accidentally seeing
Circus.
that at when I was like maybe like 8 years old, and then like just the aesthetic of that movie is terrifying. There's a
Yeah.
pool scene. I don't know what happens during that pool
Oh
scene.
yeah, he falls into the pool.
And it's just I just remember like it's really colorful, but it's everything that's going on is just
What movie?
dystopian nightmare.
AI.
AI.
It's Suburban Nightmare.
Who
Kid
directed it
falls in
again?
the pool.
It's the Stanley
Steven
Kubrick,
Spielberg.
right? But
Steven
then
Spielberg.
I prefer AE.
I think it was like,
Autoerotic
picked up by
asphyxiation.
Steven Spielberg. There's like some crazy story behind that.
I prefer A and E.
I prefer.
I like that network. It's a good network.
I don't know about AI. I know about AA.
Yeah. I know about NA.
Do you have an
NRA.
alcohol problem, Riley?
We should like really fund the NRA. I'm serious, you guys.
Yeah?
For,
Why?
for whose sake,
Let's
brother?
be serious.
Let's be serious.
Let's
Why do
have
you
a
wanna-
serious podcast.
Let's fund the NRA and give them
All right. Let's all put. Let's
More
all like.
speeches.
All right. Whoever donates the most money to the NRA gets like, I don't know.
You get an AR-15.
Do you think Kyle
You
Rittenhouse
get to
is
kill
gonna be
someone.
do you think they're going to make him the face of the NRA, Kyle Rittenhouse?
It's gonna be on the magazine cover for
He's
sure.
going to be a hero. He's going to be on Time Magazine, national hero.
I mean, he's a whiz kid.
I think he's an
He
island
killed
boy.
2 kids before he turned 18.
Dude,
Look what
a
he's doing now.
prodigy.
Now he's managing your 7-Eleven.
He got 2 legal kills before he joined the military.
He said he wants to be a nurse. now.
Dude, but imagine
Yeah,
like
that's fucking.
every
that's a
single
lie.
one of his resumes from now
Please,
on.
dude. Did you
He
see
just
him?
got fucked.
Did you see him beat up that girl?
He beat up a girl.
Yeah. He was trying to.
Well, she probably threatened him.
She was attacking his friend, and so he goes up behind her and smacks her. He starts punching her like it's the UFC. This kid is just looking for
beat
drama.
Up his girlfriend.
No, just some random girl. They were fighting, and he's like, "Oh, she's."
Yeah, maybe it's his girlfriend, dude.
it's
He
time
has
to
a right.
fight. But he just loves drama. He just loves being in the thick of
I
like.
don't think he
Yeah.
likes drama, dude. I think he just likes killing
Fighting.
people.
He's like a glee
I
kid. I'm
think-
pretty sure.
Improv totally. What an improv.
Dude,
guy.
that's
That was
what
just yes ending.
that's
the
what
bit.
improv will do to you. I
Yes,
swear.
I see you protesting, and I'll protest on my own too.
And oh shoot,
I'll bring a gun.
Hey, he
I
more
have a
like
gun.
he more
I
like he
see
yes.
your skateboard and I raise you. Yes,
2
and.
shots in the body.
Dude.
I have an AR-15.
He yes ended the. scenario, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not supposed to say no.
Yeah.
Why
But, I
can't you
mean-
say that's such a stupid rule? I feel like for improv, you can't say no. What
Well,
the
then,
fuck?
then you
It's a
fuck
very
up
good
the
rule.
scenario, bro.
Yeah.
Just don't negate the situation.
But why? But if maybe if you make the scenario into like something better, like if someone is just like,
You're
"Hi,"
supposed to make it
if someone
better.
is just like, "Oh, you're like a giant pussy, right?"
Yeah.
It's like what?
And then you
Yeah, if
say,
you
say no.
yeah, I am.
Yeah, and then you make it into something.
Ew, dude, that sound.
That's
bro.
me, and this is.
You
the
need a
lips.
yes and more.
Yeah.
Maybe.
See how great that was?
That was good.
But
I
then
was
you're
a big
just
giant
like-
pussy for a second, dude.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of just like taking like
That's
other people's
disgusting. That's
shitty
disgusting. Stop it.
opinions.
Stop it.
Yeah, I mean,
Stop.
you gotta build something together. If you're just doing it on your own, then what's the point of having other people there?
Yeah, I guess I'm like coming at the mind of a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, dude,
you're
you're not
like,
really improving
not
shit.
part
Why
of
don't
the
you
team.
just stand there alone and recite jokes you already wrote?
Writ.
Why do you have to do?
Yes,
Why do you have to
and-
make it up on the
And
spot?
Don't move the mic stand when you get on stage.
Hey, also
Uh,
don't be funny.
Yeah, I mean, I have seen a lit. See, that's the thing. I've seen a lot of improv that's not funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
I've also
I
seen a lot
have
of
seen-
stand-up
We've all
that's
seen
so
improv.
not funny.
Yes, and I have seen improv too.
Yes,
and
and-
I have seen stand
Yeah, I guess it just depends if
Yes,
the people are
and-
funny or not. That's
Yes,
really it. All
and
depends
I've
on.
seen.
Yes, and I couldn't agree
But
more.
what is funny? I find funny to be a religious thing. Like, oh, I can deem you are funny or not. I think funny should not be focused on.
What?
Because
Yes.
if,
That's
if
what I
it's,
mean.
Wait, funny
And
shouldn't be focused
natural.
on. What do you mean?
I think funny is a byproduct of
What do
good
you-
thoughts.
I think funny is
Okay.
something that's raw. It's something that someone just has.
Because the people who are the stupidest are the people that are always telling who's funny and who's not.
raw.
I think the thing went off.
I did.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But I just don't respect, like, oh, this guy's funny. He just has it. It's like the stupidest people that, like, they don't have anything other than their natural
Who do you have in mind right now?
talent. So they try to just make everyone feel like that's the most important thing.
Well, what's comedy supposed to be? Not funny.
Honestly,
It's networking, man. It's got business. Thing.
honestly, the most unfunny things are the funniest.
Yeah, but what do you mean? But I want to hear that. So you don't think comedy's supposed to be funny?
No,
Or
I
what?
think it's supposed to be funny, but I don't think it should be like your natural funniness should be the most important thing. I think working at it is more impressive.
Well, I think it's both.
I have this.
It would be both for sure.
Right, but you can't change how much funny you were born with, and to focus on that is
Mm-hmm.
either way. If you have it, then it's.
Well, I mean, if you're funny,
self-indulgent.
you still have to work on creating that structure of being a comedian, though.
Yeah, so that's the focus should be on, is creating something with what you have and not what you were born with.
More oftentimes than not, the people who work harder get more. And
Yeah.
that works in stand-up comedy. Like, work ethic is huge. Like, you can see people who can just, like, they're able to be consistent. Maybe they're not killers, but they know they can show up and do their job every single time, get there 30 minutes early, fill in the blank, and then those people get booked up just for that.
I mean, I think you should be trying to be funny, or
Right.
maybe it comes naturally to you.
Right.
Or you want people to have a good time, so you want to entertain them.
Right. And there's nothing. I mean, yeah.
Well, that's what we're doing. We're entertaining people.
Some people, I think, like
That's
some
what we
people
do.
are more caught up on the pursuit.
Do you think
of,
that
like,
noise
funny,
helps,
though.
or
I thought I was trying to entertain people.
it just sounds like you're not participating in the
Oh,
conversation?
it sounds
and
like I'm
mocking it?
bored.
Riley's so much into the pursuit of being funny that he's like, guys, comedians on a podcast that talking about comedy, that's not chill, dude.
Yeah.
That's not
That's
fun,
happened
man.
Let's be
before, dude.
serious.
Then he goes,
Let's make puns.
I'm
All right,
a
let's
horse,
make-
dude. Horses are
No,
chill,
I mean,
dude.
sorry, I really wasn't trying to interrupt. I was honestly just trying to see what it sounded like.
I'm a horse, dude.
That's not a good
I'm
thing.
Riley, and I'm
Why?
fucking chill.
Because
You
we're
guys
That's
are
a
having
queef, dude. That's a
conversation,
queef, dude.
And then you just flush,
You like a
flutter
nice
your lips.
you
on
like
the
a nice
mic.
queef? You like a nice queef, Riley? You ever ate a queef?
No, yeah, queefs are cool though. Queefs are. I like a queef.
Everyone hates the big vagina.
I like queef, but what about queef beef?
Queef beef. It's a new canned meat. that
Queefsboro
HEB
Baptist
sells.
Church.
What did you just say?
Queefsboro Baptist Church.
That's the one that they raise their kids to be big queef
big
believers.
lips.
Yeah.
Big
Queef
lips.
Lati-
Mamas.
They communicate through queefs.
Ugh.
What did you say, Mom?
So saith the Lord.
They're like dolphins, where like every noise is like a little.
They can
bit
hear it
different.
from afar.
Wow.
My mom needs me.
Is there
She's queefing for me.
Is there a whoopee cushion factory nearby?
Is there a queefy
No, that's
cushion?
Queef Town. Hey,
Queefy
where are you
cushion?
guys from?
Yeah.
Queef Town.
I mean, well, like the difference between queefs and farts is like queefs are in the vagina. They're like air trapped in the vagina, right?
Queefs are what happens
We
when
all
Riley
know
talks, dude. When Riley talks, all I hear is queefing, dude.
You're acting like we're 16
Fucking-
and you have
He's
new information for
mansplaining
us.
queefs to
Yeah,
us.
dude.
Yo, guys, you know.
Yo, dude, queefs are like lit. That's what, like, I really base my comedy off queefs.
But
They're fucking airy and
Queefs per
I'm
minute.
just saying queefs are better than farts. You know.
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
Have you ever even
Dude,
heard of
farts not chill. Queefs pretty chill.
queefs?
Queefs
are
chill.
lit, dude.
Queefs are tight.
Queefs are tight. Actually, they wouldn't be tight.
Queefs
That'd
are
be loose.
technically a loosening.
Yeah, loose.
so-
Yeah, it's a loose
It's
air.
like-
Oh,
thing, you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queefs are a loose, dude.
You know how some like African tribes put like the little circle in their lips to extend their lips? They're like
I was gonna
gauges.
do that too. I was gonna do that too.
Yes. And what?
Well, I feel like I don't know. Chicks should have like gauges in their pussies.
What the fuck does that mean?
Okay, thank
Wait,
you.
what? No, let him explain that because that makes no sense.
No,
Where
I
are they
mean-
gonna put them, Riley? Where are they gonna put them?
in their
And why would you
flaps,
want them
in
to
their
have
flaps.
looser lips?
No, I mean
Yeah, no, they're
I
chill.
don't
I
mind,
like
bro.
loose lips.
Can you just
it's
start
like a-
putting
it's like
larger
a-
things in your
a
pussy?
bean, a curd. I mean a bean curtain, like
What?
you know,
It's
like
like a bead
the
curtain.
Bead. Oh yeah, bead.
Riley, have you
I
ever,
said bean curd.
Riley, have you
Dogs
ever
would love
seen
a bean
a Have you ever
curtain.
seen a vagina?
Yeah,
He has
dude.
one.
But I've also seen an earlobe, and like these aren't that big.
Wait a minute. You're telling me you're
These
a man
aren't
who's
that
seen
these aren't that big,
vaginas
but like
and
they can get
earlobes?
really big. I don't know. All I'm saying is just like
It's-
someone should try
Are
it.
you
Vagina
attracted
skin-
to ears?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, they're pretty. They're
Pretty
like.
chill.
I thought the
Ears are pretty
Avatar
tight.
thing, the thing in Avatar was kind of hot, where they're
The
Their
blue
ha-
dicks.
no, like their hair is just like, yeah, like their dick.
Ponytails.
Their
Right.
hair is their dick.
They can connect with their horses through their
Just gotta
hair
watch
dick.
the.
They can connect to their horses with their hair dicks.
Yeah.
And that's what they used
They
to
literally
fuck.
they fuck horses in that movie. I think
Yeah.
everyone forgets that.
They fuck horses.
They
I've never seen
they
that
fuck
before.
them.
Not a lot of people know this,
And dragons.
but they fuck horses and dragons in that movie. Not a lot of people know that.
I often ride
Well,
my
people
horse.
forget it.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's true. They forget it. I often ride my horse by sticking my cock into it.
You gotta oil it that way.
That's how you get it started. It's like a key.
Yeah, it's like
Sorry, guys, I'm having trouble starting my.
it's like
horse.
one of
My
those
dick
things
won't
where
get up.
you go to the mechanic and they put that thing in to figure out what's wrong with your car. Because you go to the mechanic, the guy just like fucks your horse. He's like, "Yep, broken spine."
You mean the little computer they put underneath your...
Yeah,
Steering
yeah.
column.
So like
Can
the
you hear me?
mechanic is that.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Do you want
I feel like I
Does this
sound
sound
really
right?
low. Check. Yeah, that's better.
to... Hello, hello. Make some
Hey.
comment if. Oh, it's not even streaming.
Hey, Reilly. You think tonight's going to be your night
Dude.
finding a woman?
This thing is just like sugar water.
It's actually no sugar.
No, there's so much. It's filtered water.
It's
cane
better than
sugar.
a Gatorade for my.
Oh, is it
understanding.
cane sugar?
Cane sugar.
Just
I thought it
because
was-
it's better than a Gatorade doesn't
it
mean
was
like, I
healthier.
should be like
28
drinking
grams.
it.
Yeah.
The thing is, it has all these like
they taste
vitamins.
pretty good.
It has all these vitamins. I want the vitamins. I don't want the sugar.
But it's gluten free.
I guess the sugar like preserves it probably.
I think it makes it sweeter.
No, it makes it sweeter, but it also preserves it.
That's salt.
No, sugar can do that too. Like a really, like a sugary thing can like make it last longer. Like honey lasts forever because fucking sugar, maple spirit.
Say sugar.
What is
like
going
a couple
on,
more
dude? Say
times.
sugar one more
Just
time,
like-
motherfucker.
Sugar, honey, iced tea.
Sugar, honey.
Can I
ice.
go pee?
No.
No, you're not allowed to leave. If it's a PP on the podcast. Anyway. This drink is called Blackout Berry.
Dude.
It's the name of my buddy in college. Called him Blackout Berry.
I don't believe you for a second.
Because he would always go to blackout sales. Is that a thing? Blackout sale.
You know, for someone who was like, I don't know anything about improv, you word associate a lot in your comedy.
Yeah, I mean, I love improv. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. You were a theater kid.
Yeah, I was an improv kid.
Same.
No, I did one. There was like one night of theater where we did improv. It was like a really fun night because everyone's just like, improv, woo.
Yeah, that's the energy of improv.
Let's watch some improv, guys.
Just say yes to everything.
Yeah, come on, guys.
It's the
Yeah.
best time
Say
to.
it. Those are the
seduce a
wildest
woman.
nights. Guys, tonight we're not gonna say no to anything.
It's not.
Just go out after the improv group, do some crack with your buddies.
Oh shit! I fucked everything up.
How'd you do that?
I was gonna read
Yes,
the chats,
And
then it didn't end up happening.
Is it still recording though?
Yeah.
So we're still hot and spicy.
Yeah,
so-
I just wanted to see what people were saying. It's like if I don't see the live chat when it happens, I don't know how to see it again. I don't think I can see it
I think
again.
it disappears.
The live chat is the best because when people comment, they're like thinking about it, but in the live chat, they're just saying whatever comes to the top of their mind.
It's like verbal. Is
Yeah.
it not on there right now?
No, yeah. I accidentally erased both places where that it had it. But yeah, I mean, maybe this time we can save it somehow. We lost the
Hot
live chat.
damn. Your fans are dope.
wanna
if
ask them
they-
some
they stick around, they're
questions?
like this, like they keep looking for it after like they keep going down. And I'm sure it like they have to like redirect. You know,
I know.
causing them some real labor on their end.
We should ask
I
them.
mean, it's
I
your
guess.
Wi-Fi.
It is. It's my. I think what's happening is it's
Can
like
you read that?
Yeah, sounds fine. Hans, you're a
Everyone-
beast.
everyone turn the Wi-Fi off on your phone. Maybe that'll help.
Or you guys ask some questions, I guess.
Yeah,
we
you
have
guys-
some questions.
we
Let's
ask
ask our
them
viewers
questions.
questions.
I'll pull it up.
So
on my phone.
what do you guys?
What do you guys
Can
think?
you say something funny or? You guys do the
Tour and-
podcast.
Yeah, what's
Miami.
who said that? Who said say something funny?
Someone said Hans needs
I
to
did.
tour in Miami.
Tour in Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get us down there, dude.
Is that a stripper you tore a hole in?
I tore a hole in it, just like there's a hole in your dad's towels.
Whoa, reference from yesterday's podcast. Go check that one out.
As long as Reilly doesn't want it deleted, it'll be up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we
why do
should
you want to
delete
delete?
this.
Why
we
did
should
you want?
delete this?
Until
Delete
Riley starts
everything.
getting a
I
shit
just-
ton of letters from Jewish people saying that he's a terrible person, he'll want that podcast.
We should
up.
just. I
Look
just
at
like
him.
deleting everything I ever did on the internet because I don't like
to
being
save
on the
our
internet.
to save our ears
Someone
and
said,
brain.
"How about an intro?"
An intro?
Intro.
That's what their question was.
What is? What
We're
does
like an
that
hour
mean?
in.
Like
You need,
say
like, theme
who we
music?
are.
But
Welcome to
Introducing
Hans's podcast
Cast.
with Hans Kim.
Oh shit.
Hey, that's Hans. That's
Hey.
the guy whose podcast this is.
And Justin Essenmacher.
Hey,
Sorry.
I'm Justin.
Just in time to ruin the podcast.
That hurt.
Phillip Garcia. I'm sure to fill up your ears.
Let's all say one fun fact about ourselves.
Okay.
Oh, I want to hear
I'll go
yours
first.
Okay.
All right. One time when I was a kid, I like threw up a hammer into the sky and it landed on my head.
That
That-
makes so much sense.
Why didn't you say
now.
this earlier?
And
Now I would have understood.
And I
more.
did that like 3 times in a row. Like I kept trying to catch
You
it.
forgot you threw it because you got hit in the head.
I knew I threw it, but I was like, I can catch it because I wanted to catch it. But I don't know why I never caught it. I never like it. Never like.
You
and
thought
it-
you could catch something.
And it landed. I distinctly remember this. Like it landed on my head. Like the hammer part first, or like the nail, or you nail it to something, and it landed in my head 3 times.
So then you're like,
And I
you
was
know
a
what?
small
I'm gonna get it
child.
the second time. I'm gonna get it the second time. And then you walk in the house and you're like, I don't know my name, Mom. What's wrong? She's like, well, you hit your head.
No,
You-
they
you
didn't know.
came
I
into the
never
house.
told anyone about it.
You're
Did you know
like,
the
"Hey,
hammer's like for
Dad,
the wall? It's
You want a towel?
There's
Hey,
another
Dad.
cat right there.
Dude, your fucking house is bringing
Phil,
cats.
Philip, you cannot
Let's point
sit
things
there. You're
off
the most
camera.
distracted person ever.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, I mean I feel like it's pretty even.
You're gonna see Kyle Rittenhouse and that cat soon.
What do you mean?
Remember last time you were staring off into the distance to think about Kyle Rittenhouse's life in 40 years?
I was like, that poor dude.
That poor dude. I feel like he's very. He got.
He got crucified in the court of public opinion.
Yeah. That poor dude. He got off scot free.
He's
That
gonna be
poor
a
dude.
nurse. Who do you think is the most?
Who's gonna hire him?
Who is the funniest
Don't you
patient
think
he's
he
going to
deserves
I
Deserves
think
it.
he should go into show business.
He's gonna be touring. You know we're gonna be begging a feature for him.
He's gonna have security guards with
He's a headliner.
AR-15s.
I can't believe that guy's doing stand-up comedy right now. So that degrades our art form. Oh wait, they called me
always
the
kills.
teacher
His,
this weekend.
his,
Sorry, I gotta go do it real quick.
His like album title is gonna be like One Crazy Night in wherever. What was it? Kansas.
Yeah,
Paris.
Kansas.
Oh, can't-
One effed
yeah.
up night.
was
it's
it
gonna
Hall-
be called
and
Kill
it's just him like.
It's gonna be called Killing. Killing the crowd or mowing them down.
Dude, him and-
Inciting riot.
It's called
Dude.
self-defense with Kyle Rittenhouse.
Him and OJ should make a.
Self-offense.
Him and OJ should make a show called Self Defense. That'd be really good.
Self-offensive,
It went down again.
dude.
Why does it keep going down?
Because your Wi-Fi is not that good.
What if we put it on
We're
our
also-
phone?
We're also outside.
Put it on a phone hotspot.
That's crazy.
That's
that it
even
keeps going
worse.
down like that.
A phone hotspot?
Yeah. Whatever. We'll just put the whole thing up.
That works too.
Brain Dead Podcast. LOL. Hammer happen. Yay. Is this Hans's van? 4 dude, 1 couch. Ooh, the Sopranos reference. How about an intro?
Who referenced The
to
Sopranos?
Miami?
Nobody. I think he just someone really likes The Sopranos, which makes sense.
He's just like,
A
like
hammer.
anything you say is just like, oh, is that from The
Tony
Sopranos?
did say the intro one time.
Why do people
just
need
saying,
an intro?
Why do people need an intro?
Because they're weak and they need to be...
Intros
wanna
are
know who
cool.
they're-
Intros are
We want to
cool,
know what they're
man.
listening to, dude.
Give me your best intro though right now.
Hey, welcome to the podcast where we talk about anything, even crap. This podcast, we got special guest, Justin Essenmacher.
Hey.
Yeah.
He looks like white trash, and he's from Detroit, so that makes sense. He's a blue-collar, UAW, fucking salt of the earth, Americana, fucking wide set eyes. Then we have Phillip Garcia.
That was just Justin.
This is his best intro.
Yeah, dude, Hans, do Phillip now.
He's a jovial guy and a nice guy. He's very soft. He won't hurt you unless you ask him to clean up his mess in the kitchen. He hates cleaning up after himself.
Yeah, after myself.
And this is Reilly.
Well, you didn't do you.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
me,
your host.
Hans Kim, Asian man.
What's the name of your podcast?
Sweet baby back ribs.
I like that.
That's the name of.
I would rather name it like Queef Zone or something.
No, call it
Yeah, Queef,
Queef
Zone.
Zone.
Call it baby.
Welcome to
back
the zone.
ribs. There's Cumtown. You could be
Queef.
Queef Zone.
Queef back.
You could totally be Queef Zone. I feel like you just naturally siphon off their fan base, which would probably fit right in.
Hey, you guys been listening to the
what
new podcast?
What
Queef
fan
Zone?
base? Queef. The
Cumtown.
fans of Queef.
And when you go to your
They do a
shows,
lot of
they,
queef
they,
work?
they all make the queef
They
sound.
queef?
They all queef for you when you get on stage. Woo! And everybody's queefing.
That would be awesome.
It
That would be
smells like
awesome.
But real
tuna fish.
queefs.
Like a big breeze of wind comes by your face.
One
It's all big
giant
queef.
sounding queef.
Well,
How's
I'll
room?
talk of Queefs this time.
It's
Yeah.
queef season.
It's queef season.
We don't have Eddie here to balance out with his masculinity.
Yeah.
He's out somewhere, huffing Queefs.
Huffing his lady's queef. He's always going off with his lady. Not giving me a ride to Hearst.
Yeah. Hey Riley, you had
That
luck
hurt.
with you had some luck at the bar last night with women
Yeah.
And a
Luck
guy.
of the draw.
and a really old guy too, right?
No, but there was a guy that was like literally Cosby. Like he was like
He
on,
was black.
but like
Yeah, he
I mean
was.
yeah, he's black, but like that's not why. Like he was like he looked kind of like Cosby, but he was just on the door. He was just on the dance floor, like
Roofing people.
he was just like
Throwing him out.
chilling. Like I don't know, and you always come up to me and like fist bump me, be like, yeah, all right.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
man.
Him and Riley, the most
Yeah.
awkward people I've ever seen on a dance floor in my life.
He
We have it
sang
on
Drake
video.
You're dancing with
Dude,
the
what are
dude.
you talking about, bro? I was the only
Bro,
one fucking dancing.
this kid stood more. That's the stillest I've ever seen Riley stand. Was on a dance floor. I'm like, you're supposed to move, and he's just like sitting there, and he's watching people. And we're like, what are you doing?
What do you want me to do? That
You look like a
that's-
fucking
Also, that's
ghost.
not true at all.
I mean, I think it's a little low blow to criticize
Dude.
people's behavior in a bar because, I mean, who knows how to act normally in a bar? It's a weird situation.
Well,
It's not that weird. There's just people. You interact with
dude,
people.
but
don't
like,
you,
I
Hans?
mean, I don't
I don't know how to
I
talk
can't
to
really
people.
dance. Like, I mean, there's
No.
no,
we
pro-
saw that.
there's
Yeah.
no problem.
We
And
saw
if you
you.
can't dance, like, I mean, there's no problem with just
Then
like.
you're no friend
I was
of
just
mine.
standing there swaying, like,
Dude, he was swaying with that girl. Dude, he did that high school dance where they grind, and this was Riley dancing with a girl.
I don't. Okay, what am I
Wow.
supposed to do?
He was there, and she's like going hard, and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, Riley's about to get his ass beat, and this girl comes back, and she had the biggest man in the bar with him. With her. And I'm like, Riley's about to die, and we can't
Phillip?
protect him. He was like, we looked, and we go, yeah, Riley's on his own. Riley, you're on your
What
own.
the fuck are you?
The girl you were
serious?
dancing, the only girl, the youngest girl you danced
You
with,
just leave me.
next. No, we watched you, but we're like, he's gonna have to learn him on himself by himself today.
It was so
What the
entertaining
fuck?
to watch Riley just.
It was the
strike
best,
out
dude. It was the
over
greatest.
and over.
I mean, I don't think I struck out.
He's
His
just being
biggest-
social. He's talking to people. He
Yeah.
doesn't have fear like we do because we're old.
I don't have fear. I'm just smart.
Is that why you
Dude,
were cowering in the corner
I
of
was
a
just
bar
dancing with
watching
cougars,
a man?
man.
Oh, I was just chilling, man. My stomach felt so bad last night. I was so
Was
fucked
it the
up. Yeah, probably. The stuff.
I was eating.
that's too bad.
And then
a pound
also
of
like
fried cheese.
hungover. The fried cheese sucks so bad. They didn't really fry it. Yeah, we just ate it because it was cheese.
I love cheese.
I'm sorry that I gave you some stuff and then it just made your night worse. It was supposed to do the opposite.
I know. I was sad about it because I'm like, I'm not even enjoying myself. I was just like in pain. But I think it was just my hangover stomach, and then I put that in there, and it was just like bad idea. I was just hot and sweaty, and like my eyes were kind of blurry. That's it. And I'm like, fuck. And then we were in that room, that small comedy room, and there wasn't enough people in there,
Yeah.
and the energy was really weird.
Yeah.
And
that
I'm
was
like, this
weird.
is not a good vibe. And it was freezing. I couldn't get warm at all yesterday.
It was a terrible night.
It was just. Honestly, we got there, and I'm like, man, we got to drive all the way back, and we came all the way out here for this. No offense. I'm like, this is.
Dude, that crowd was so stupid. I don't know if that's like how they had to become to defend themselves from some of the shitty bombs that happened that night, but they were unwieldy. They were like just talking. They wanted to participate. They just didn't know
There
what
were
a
like
show was.
3 grown men that were acting like 12-year-olds.
Yes.
They're like, "How old are you?" And they're like, 13.
Yeah.
And then you ask another guy, and like eventually Hans tells someone to finally like, hey, this isn't like a thing. Like you don't talk back and forth. And then after he gets told to shut up, he proceeds to then build the longest straw in the world coming out of one cup. And every time the waitress comes around, it's like, can I get you anything else? And then, you want to take that? He's like, no, don't take this. So he's like proud of it. And he's like, now that he doesn't have a way to express himself at a comedy show.
These people are breaking down mentally inside comedy shows. They have no idea.
And it's like, you
how
don't
to
have to
watch.
be here. They're like, yeah, but no, I came, so I'm going to watch the whole fucking thing.
People were killing. People were doing good. But
Yeah.
then someone else would go up and
they were
bomb.
having fun, man.
Reilly did well.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, it figures.
They were laughing at you after you left, though.
That's good.
What do you mean laugh? What
Like
are
they
they
were like, they all laughed, and then like the host went up afterwards, and they're like, yeah, what'd y'all think of that guy? And they're like,
Well, that was our that was actually our Make-A-Wish part of the show.
Yeah, I hated that crowd.
That was a good one, Reilly.
I loved the crowd.
I know.
how do you think it feels to be someone who's not a comic? You're like, you muster up the strength. You're like, babe, honey, like, you know, you've been saying we're not doing too well, and we want to get out more. We want to go do different things. We're gonna go this place down the street. Found out there's a comedy club in town. Right? Let's go hit it up. And you go, and then you get there, and it's like 10 comics that are all
Dude,
like,
I mean,
8 of them are good.
I
8
thought
of
it was
them are-
good,
hold-
man.
And then you get there, but it's like when you go to a comedy show, it's like going to a bar. You don't want to go out to a bar that has nobody in it.
Yeah, it's kind of
You
lame.
go into a comedy show and you're like one of 8 people. It's just
depressing.
like, but you're also like
Yeah, she said it's usually more full.
weird. It is more full usually, and I was like, that's the first time I've ever been. But everyone always says it's like that's one of the best rooms.
Yeah.
But that's
We
what it
just
is.
went on an off night.
I feel bad when you go and you like bark people into a comedy show and they're like the first two and you're like, I'm
You're
so
like,
sorry that
everyone
we
will
did
be
this to
here in a
you.
minute.
But
Yeah.
then, because then those people feel obligated. They're like, fuck, we're here and now we feel bad, so we stay. And it's like,
Yeah.
you can leave, but people are just like, no, I'm going to stay, but they hate it.
I've done multiple
Yeah.
shows at Native Hostel in Austin where there's like
Literally
those big
4
rooms and there's
people.
4 people in there.
Yeah.
The comics are laughing at you more than the
Mommy.
people are laughing at you because they're like listening to you. They know where your jokes usually land. They're just like hearing them go softly into the dark night. It's like it's hot up there with only 4 people in it. No one can breathe.
Yikes, man.
I mean, I wouldn't mind performing for 6 people if they were like trying to, you know, like
Right.
it's like watching a Netflix show where if you're not enjoying it, the show gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not enjoying it, then the comedian can see you not enjoying it, and then they just start doing worse and worse and getting sad.
Right.
Well, sometimes I feel like the smaller rooms are like the best rooms sometimes because like there's all that heart in there.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was
I like that too. That's how I came up, so I'm still getting used to it. I want to start performing in front of crowds because
Yeah.
I'm usually just in front of like
mob.
nobody, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah, but like
And that's what I do. I'm cool with it.
but
But
small
that's like,
crowd. Sorry.
no, I like small crowds, but I was like, I'd like bigger crowds because I also need to work that muscle, but it's just getting on more shows, you know?
Yeah.
So,
You like telling stories at a party?
I mean, sure.
Because
Some-
that's pretty much like that's what
Think
it
you
was
should try
last night.
stand-up comedy.
What'd you say?
That's what people say.
What is like the
Yeah,
difference
you're
between a
like telling
small
stories
and a
at
big
party.
crowd?
I don't
Is
know.
there a
I
difference?
mean,
Like,
when,
isn't
when
it
it's
the
a small
same, just
crowd, it
bigger?
depends on what it's composed of, I guess. Like, there's couples. Like, last night, that was like 4 sets of couples, and then whoever Hans got ditched by.
Actually,
Dracula had to leave.
she had to go back to her coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like all couples, so they're all like trying to impress their date. They're trying to laugh at the correct
Hey, babe,
things.
watch this. I'm going to fuck up
But
the
no, they
comedian.
were
Check
all
out my
like
laugh. It's sexy as fuck.
It was like they were in the back of a taxi. They were telling us everything, bearing their souls. Like, the one couple in the front, like, one guy was like, are y'all dating? And then the guy's like, yeah. And then the girl's like, no, we're in an open relationship. And the guy's just like, yeah. And you're just like, wow, cuck. And then you keep
Dude.
going, and it's like the next people are idiots. They're the 25-year-old that's like, I'm 13. And
The one with the
other,
long straw.
yeah, and then the other couple that's not the
Let's
black
Go
couple in the
Brandon
back
couple.
that's like honestly laughing at everything. Is
There
the
was a
cup couple.
there was a girl in the front row, and this comic said a joke about cheap pregnancy tests to feel more alive.
Yeah.
And then this girl's like, Dollar Tree. There's no way that that's quality. That's not your best
Dollar
contribution. You just like it because you're the one that said it. Like, why? Are you,
No, I think she's just saying that's where like she gets her tests.
She's
no,
like verbally
that's funny
following
to her
along.
to name a shitty store.
You
like,
can
oh,
get them
Dollar
there,
Trees
though.
are just so funny.
You can get them there, though.
Exactly. Like, that's just humor to her. It's just the minutia of her day-to-day life.
Thank you for the tag.
Yeah, like, how does that help the bit?
I have a joke.
That's
that
only how I write
talk about
tags.
Dollar Tree pregnancy tests. I have a whole bit about it. So she said it, and I was like, that lady needs to see me.
But
Yeah,
also,
okay.
like, if you turn on the audience, like, it just kind of ruins the vibe.
Like
It's
that
like-
one guy. Who
Yeah.
was just
You don't
like,
want to be like an asshole because people are like having fun, and then you're just like, no, you can't talk anymore, and they're just like, and then they're just not having fun anymore.
Yeah, like Bill Hicks.
You got to toy them with them, though. It's toying with them and using what they say to
Yeah, because if you don't
your
say
advantage.
anything, then they're not going to respect you.
That's not true.
Yes. If you just let them run ramshot.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, you're right.
You got to have some boundaries. Be like, you can't just ruin my bits. Let me spank you, but then let me also make it funny somehow.
Publicly humiliate you.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they do it. They want to be roasted. They're like, roast me.
Yeah, true. They do like it.
They love it.
Like, oh, you got me so hard, dude. Dude, that roast was so sick, man. Dude, you
The way you
nailed it.
humiliated me turned me on so much.
Oh
Dude, my girl's
God,
not going
man.
to fuck me now. It's
Dude,
awesome.
I love bro. Do it again, man.
I'm going to jerk
Toast,
off tonight
stay.
thinking of you and what happened tonight. But I'd say the difference between big crowds and small crowds is like a big crowd, they're just one giant mass.
Yeah.
And you can wield them around, but if it's small enough, then they're individuals, and you have to
true.
like talk to them individually.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He wants to cross, but he can't. Oh shit! I just stuck my pinky in his nose. But I mean, after that, I went with that haggard old lady to Sattercade, and then went to her house and went
Did
to
you have?
Cafe
Did she have to
Brazil.
go home to watch her grandkids or what?
She had to turn off the tea kettle.
She had
Are
to
you
turn
kidding
off,
me?
She had to turn off her witch's brew, dude.
That's dangerous.
She had to change her colostomy bag and queef.
Queeflostomy bag.
Sorry, I gotta go queef in the bathroom.
So she
Sorry, there's
just
a
quit.
curfew at the nursing
Did she
home.
like know you from Kiltony? Then she like came out to your show.
She saw me at the secret show. She also
Okay.
saw Lucas McCrae and Casey Rocket, and someone gave her a jacket apparently.
Who
I've
gave
seen
her a
her, dude.
jacket?
I've seen her, bro.
Yeah, Reilly saw her. At
I've
the
seen her
creek.
like.
She's in Austin
around.
all the time. Hopefully, I'll see her and call her a bitch again.
Does she live here?
She lives in. Yeah, she lives here, but she goes to Austin a lot for work. She works at like some school, helping disabled kids have enough wheelchairs or something.
Maybe that's why she hates me.
Hmm.
I remind her of one of her students.
Yeah, she's like, I came here to escape work, not to do more charity.
Why is there a wheelchair in here in this garage though?
Because we've had it forever.
Why'd you have
Why?
it forever?
No one's ever needed it. We just have.
I need it. I would love it. I would love a wheelchair.
It's broken. We thought about donating it, but we
There's
don't.
Donating a broken wheelchair.
Yeah, well, it's
It's
broken. That's
very
why we
kind
didn't
of you.
donate it, Reilly.
Donate it, but
To
We
fix
did an
it.
It's
inspection.
broken.
I
We should
looked
take
it
it.
up.
We should take it. Oh, one of the shocks is broke.
if
No.
it's broken.
There's no wheels on
Who
it.
would want it? There is wheels on it.
Oh, actually, there is no wheels.
There's
on
no
it.
rubber.
You should take it down
Oh.
to Austin and put it on the side of the road.
There's
Give
no
it to a homeless
tire.
person. Give it to a
No.
homeless person.
I can do wheelies. in it.
I wouldn't call that broken though. I would just call that missing a part.
I would call it Reilly.
Parts.
It's a Reilly wheelchair.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
slow.
it is. I would.
looks-
I would love
has
to
no
have
grip.
that
Has
wheelchair.
no grip
It's
on
been
life.
hit by a hammer multiple times.
Yeah.
Is that what
That's
your
like,
parents
that's
told
like
you?
one of my few childhood memories.
Well, is that really true?
Yes, it is.
How? Why did that happen?
And
How-
honestly,
what were you
and
doing?
honestly, I have no idea. I know it was a Bob the Builder hammer, and I was throwing it up. I threw it 3 times, and it hit my face.
It's
oh,
not
so
a
it wasn't
real
a real
hammer.
hammer.
No. It is. It's a kid's hammer, but it was still made of metal.
No.
It wasn't like a like a.
Is that why you got that?
It
dent
wasn't
in your
like an
forehead?
industrial hammer, but it was like It was like a little, you know, like a little bit bigger than like a wine hammer, you know?
What's a wine hammer?
You never seen a wine hammer?
This is some white people shit.
It's the one where you use it to make
It
somebody
has
wine.
it
You
has
hit
a,
'em
it's
and
actually
then-
more dangerous than a regular hammer. It has a spike on the back. You use it to like fucking like dig into the cork and then like
Nice.
put the cork back in. You can hammer it back in.
Oh, okay. It's a wine. I have never seen it. I thought you were just making stuff up again.
No,
When I was
would
a
never
kid,
do that.
my brothers were playing with the hose on the trampoline, like the water hose. And I yanked on it when I was off the trampoline, and it came like whipping back, and it right in the tooth.
What was it? A
Oh.
snake?
A water hose.
Oh.
Damn.
Yikes. Dude, one time I had a metal baseball bat and I was really angry and I like hit the
Yeah.
there was a basketball on the ground and I
Yeah.
hit the basketball and it bounced back up and hit me in the face.
I did that
Yep.
before too. My friend, we were playing
I was being a
throw the
little
ball.
bitch.
He pitched it to me and I hit myself in the face. And
I
then
once.
oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Mm.
sorry.
I'm
One
sorry.
time,
More
one
sorry.
time we were up north when we were younger, and my cousin was swinging a bat, and he didn't know I was behind him, and he hit me right in the fucking head with a bat.
Y'all make a lot more sense to me now.
Just your history
Well,
of
you're
head
not
traumas.
prone to injuries?
I'm not like massive bat to head injuries or
Nah,
hammer
it wasn't
to head
massive.
injuries.
It wasn't massive.
We
Just
grew up
enough,
in the
just enough
90s.
compounded. Just
I once threw a baseball and I didn't see the tree right in front of me, and the baseball hit the tree and hit me in the face.
You didn't see the tree right in front of you?
Yeah.
How?
I was trying to throw around the tree, I guess.
One time we got into a rock fight, and I threw one really far, and it hit a kid right in the forehead.
definitely had a couple bad rock fights as a kid.
Yeah, we had
Mud fights?
Mud fights. My
Ooh.
mom got so
America
mad at us for
had
mud
enough
fights.
rock
Bad
fight.
mud fights. I did do the whole hit a baseball, like play baseball with the basketball, and then you hit it with the bat, and then it comes back around,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh yeah, I guess I did have a couple hits.
You ever hit yourself with like a razor scooter in the ankle?
I mean,
Yeah,
you
those
mean
Yes.
death?
Yeah,
Those are
that-
the worst.
It's really bad.
You mean the
Your
bottom
And it's
bones.
like,
of hell?
remember like the funny bone? Like when you hit your funny
You
bone?
still have it.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's
isn't
not
it kind
gone.
of fucked that like your parents are just like, oh, that's just your funny bone. Oh, word. That means I'm like not in pain anymore. Word. No, it's funny. Like, it just seems like it doesn't solve anything. Like calling it a funny bone.
It's okay,
It's
kiddo. That's
still
just your
like-
funny leukemia.
Yeah.
That's your funny cancer.
This is your funny, your funny chemo. You're funny bald now.
I have funny AIDS.
Time for
Oh.
your funny amputation.
That's still not cool.
Funny
AIDS is-
circumcision.
Yeah.
Here comes time for your funny haircut, Reilly.
Hey,
Dude.
honey, I'm
not
only
cool,
funny
man.
cheating on you. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm like, fun-
It's a bit.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Relax.
I'm only sleeping with your sister because it's a bit.
yeah, dude, you don't get the bit, honey. You're not a comedian. You don't understand funny. This is fucking
She gets
hilarious. Yeah, she lets it happen all the time, and we laugh the whole time while
So
you're at home
funny, dude.
watching all the kids. We're having funny sex.
It's just funny.
It's just funny.
It's hilarious when I fuck her.
Yeah, when I'm
I
fucking
don't
her, I'm
think
not even
about
thinking
it.
of you. That's how funny it is.
Last night I just like got a funny DUI and funny fought a cop and funny went to jail.
Yeah.
Got a funny attorney. You know, made
Should
all-
have been
Comedy.
a funny protest.
And use my funny
Pretty bad.
AR-15 to put some funny holes in people.
funny.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Comedy makes everything better.
Yeah.
It's the sauce of life.
Name one thing it doesn't make better. Even funerals.
Even funerals. I'm making jokes.
People are like,
Oh, look at! Did you see that
"Man,
person in the casket?
We all loved him, but you know, let me tell you what. He is a piece of shit, man.
Dude,
Oh
that's
my God.
dude. That's actually what my uncle did. Like at my grandma's funeral, like he was
Yeah.
just like making jokes about like, she was like, yeah, we were all like really annoyed by her, and she was like fucking annoying as shit. Like
You were just laughing.
he said
your
that like
ass off.
he said that like 5 times during his speech. We're all just like, what?
Yeah, no, I really fucking hated her, dude. I mean, you guys know what I mean. She was terrible. Her cooking sucked.
He kept sneaking in annoyeds.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he was just like saying, he's like, yeah, you know, she was like annoying.
Here you go. I'll read the.
But I feel like I would have a good funeral speech. Like, I honestly can't wait until someone dies so I can just, like, do a speech at a funeral.
That's the what the fuck
You're
was
so
that?
selfish.
Yeah, no, dude, I really can't wait for him to die because I've been writing a speech for years about them.
Dude, your speech is so good, man.
Yeah, dude, hey, great
I
job
wish
at
you
the
could
funeral.
hear it, but you never will.
Well, I'll send it to you.
I'll send it to you before you die so you know
I'll
how
put
good
it-
it is. And
I'll
then
put
you
it-
hurry up and die so I can say it.
I'll put it in the cloud.
Yeah.
I mean, other people's funerals aren't a chance for you to kill. It's not stage time. It's more about that.
In your mind,
No, you know, I'm
Hans
saying
Kim,
that.
some of
I'm
us don't open
joking.
for Rogan. Some of us can only do funerals, okay?
Yeah, I can only get funeral work.
I get
Yeah,
about
dude.
10 minutes in at weddings that I officiated.
Dude,
Yeah.
what if you hired like a fucking open micer to do?
Yeah,
10
dude, I got
minute
this
set
kid's
at a
birthday party
funeral?
next week, dude, and I'm gonna crush. I got this kid's birthday party, and I'm just so
I
excited.
can't wait till some of y'all die so I can like have some roast. I'm trying to get out. You know what I mean?
Why don't you say one now?
Like not for y'all. I haven't really been friends with y'all long enough to be like, yeah, I'm going to the funeral. But I feel
That's
like
Well,
really
you're not
fucked up.
invited.
if it makes you feel
bitch.
better, like after
You wouldn't
this-
come to my
after this
funeral?
weekend, I'll feel like we're forever indebted.
But you wouldn't have come to my
Look,
funeral.
my
before
funeral
this?
is gonna be kind of like a you know
A
it's
lit party?
It's
gotta be on
kind
the
of
list?
exclusive.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like I don't know, like we can't just let everybody in because like
That wouldn't be chill. It wouldn't be lit.
Who do you think's gonna
What
try
if
to
you're, like,
sneak
planning
and
a
crash
party
into your funeral?
Yo, dude. Hey, what's the dress
Funeral
attire for his
crashers?
funeral, dude? Make sure you bring your flannels, hoodies, and fucking Nikes, dude. We're all gonna
Everyone,
skateboard
it's just a bunch of
outside.
people like vaping at the same time.
everyone,
Yeah, I'll pull the vape smoke into your coffin.
everyone gets hit in the head before you come into this funeral with a hammer.
Everyone has to listen to Chance the Rapper.
It's just Astro World the entire time.
Yeah, actually, my funeral is gonna be at Astroworld next year.
Don't say that.
No, not next year. I mean the year after.
Don't say that.
Do you think Astroworld's just canceled forever? Are they gonna be back next year?
Do you
like,
think anybody-
Hey guys, we all know, you know what happened last year. It's not like that. So
Do you think Travis Scott's gonna make a farewell song to the people that died at his concerts? Like, so long, my friends.
probably not.
It's gonna make concerts in general probably more expensive.
Yeah, they gotta up the fucking.
Yeah, true,
They gotta
man. Dude,
up
this
the ambulances
dude,
that
if
are
you think
there.
about it,
Insurance policies. that you take out for
Astroworld
things
was
like that.
was the music industry's 9/11. Seriously, everything's gonna change. Like TSA is gonna be out there. Like you're gonna have like you're gonna be like, hey, I'm in. You know,
I hope so.
let me get the window
Right.
seat. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a whole big thing now.
I don't know if it's gonna be that big. You
No,
think it is really
there's
that
gonna-
Riley
big?
knows.
You
I
think
know.
that? You think that
You have a pulse on.
Astro World was?
No, it's not, I don't know. But like, definitely, I mean, they're gonna they could keep that in mind.
It's better than Castro World. It's just bread lines and soup kitchens.
Fidel Castro world.
1950s classic vehicles.
How about castrated world?
It's their funeral.
Everyone has to cut their balls off at my funeral.
We all turn pale and
Dude, thank God I
tired.
wasn't gonna show up to your funeral. You know,
Well,
get it?
because you don't have any balls.
No.
He doesn't want to be castrated.
Yeah, I don't want to be castrated, dude.
Why not, bro?
Because I like my balls.
On your face.
I
Dude,
could go. I
that's
think
so
I
toxic.
think I would be better without my balls.
Yes.
Like once I'm done with them, I might get rid of them. Like if they're not producing whatever they need
Doesn't
to
them
anymore.
do-
You're just
what?
gonna have a dick.
Yeah, dude, balls.
You can't come anymore.
Pants like right now. My balls
Or
are
under your
not
ass.
comfy. I
Just
always can
adjust.
adjust them, bro.
I think I'm gonna get mine.
Look I gotta pick them out.
I think I'm gonna
Are
get
you
a.
squeezing your balls?
No, I had to pull them out.
Yeah, I know. It's uncomfortable. That's why I wear sweats.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get a ball reduction surgery.
Just
Maybe you
one.
should just try coming.
drain.
But all the women keep leaving
that's
you.
You
not
want to
how
have a group
it
drain?
Are you being
works.
serious? Because
Group
I have really big balls.
Great job.
Do you also have big balls?
What are you talking? How
I got
big?
big.
What
balls. I
big?
got
Like
big
do like
balls.
do like a.
Like, if I curl up my middle finger, they're like a little, like probably about.
Maybe you should stop eating so much gluten.
I think it's
That's
like a big,
cool,
it's
man.
bigger than
Your
a
balls
moose
get
knuckle.
bigger from eating gluten.
Yeah,
What?
I don't think
Mhm.
my balls are.
definitely.
Well,
They're
see, he has the
big.
He has the hammer brain, so he thinks differently.
Your balls are bigger if there are women around you that are more promiscuous. they're fucking a lot of different dudes, you need to produce more semen to pump into their vaginas, so you get bigger balls.
I don't think that's true. I don't think
That's
that.
definitely true. Chimpanzees have,
The-
gorillas have
Where's
very
the
small balls.
Is the semen like in the ball outside of the testicle?
What?
Semen travels outside the balls.
Is
but
it
it's
in the
made-
testicle
it's
or is
made
it
in
like
the
kind of
balls.
What's
loose?
inside the scrotum?
Yeah.
That's why women don't
No,
produce any
there's a
semen.
testicle. Those little balls. You guys have those?
We have
Balls?
testicles. That's why women don't produce any semen. If semen was produced outside the testicles, then women would make semen too.
No, it's produced in the testicle, but do they kind of like give it out like it's like free range, like in like the scrotum?
Hey, do you have free range cum here or not?
got
Because I don't only like organically free
I got
range
pasture
cum.
raised cum.
I don't think there's any like storage. Where does it get stored?
In your balls or in
In her mouth.
It's
in your girlfriend's mouth.
In the
it's funny. You
balls?
can say free range for like anything to be like, yeah, they have free range to
Yeah, like Riley's
to
like
navigate
a-
about the cage.
Yeah, like
Where-
Riley's
as
like
much
a
as they can.
Riley's like a free range thought.
They have like free range.
He's a
What the
free range
fuck,
thinker,
man?
dude.
I'm
He like really gets his thoughts from anywhere.
I get my thoughts from a local farmers market. Thoughts
Free range
market.
Thoughts here. Buy your thoughts.
He's got free range.
I'll
Buy your
take
thoughts.
I'll take 10 stupid thoughts and 1 smart thought.
And one juicy because you know I got a sweet tooth.
And I'll take
Here
one.
you go, kid. Let me just hit you on the head with a hammer.
Can I get 1 really scary thought? I'll take 2 love thoughts
And 3 Instagram thoughts.
and
I'll take 5 on it.
and 3 funny thoughts. And
He's gonna
one
go. He's gonna keep going.
How long has this
and
been?
1
He's
scared
thinking
thought.
hard, dude.
And another one is gonna be a. How's your
Describe your thoughts.
horny thoughts?
Are your horny thoughts any good today? Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, they were in
Riley.
season.
It's mostly corny thoughts.
Horny thoughts about corn.
Corn?
Corn sucks.
I love
man.
hard corn.
I hate corn.
I like
so
corn.
fucking
Hardcore
much,
corn.
dude.
Why do you hate corn?
It's the worst thing in the world, dude. It's just like not good, man. It
I
just
like
doesn't
corn.
taste-
You look like you don't eat any vegetables, though. To
I
be
eat
honest.
so many vegetables, bro. I love.
You look like
greens.
you only eat sugar.
You don't
I
like
eat a lot
corn?
of sugar, but like I eat vegetables, bro. I love veggies. I like pickled onions. I like pickles. I like.
Pickled.
Okra.
I like pickled feet. I like pickled.
I like all
Pickled
vegetables.
eggs.
And I have some okra that I never fucking made, and I'm mad about it.
You look real
Like
sad. Are you okay?
Slimy now, probably.
Okra.
I like okra. Fried okra.
Okra choke on that
Okra.
fucking.
Hey, Riley.
it.
Did you graduate high school?
Nah.
College? Did you go to school? Okay.
So,
I was homeschooled for 1 year in kindergarten.
And you failed too, didn't you?
No, but I feel like my mom put me in special ed.
Wait, you feel like it, or were you in special? You would know if you're in special ed. They would be like, "Hey, well, let's go get Riley off the short bus," and then you go to class.
you finger
Well, it's
paint.
homeschooled.
So,
So
you
my
went to the
mom would
short
be
bus
like-
at home.
So mom would be like, "All right, nap time."
Did you fail nap time?
We got failed nap time. I was too busy awake.
I think I'm getting dumber.
Yeah.
You are. We've noticed that as well.
Just in this podcast.
Like that, and then like just since I've been out of college, I've just gotten dumber.
Maybe you're retarded.
I'm feeling close. Like I feel like you and I could really collab.
I feel like
No,
I really
whoa,
need to
why
eat
are you
food.
dragging me
I
into
feel like
this?
I really need to eat food.
Like if we painted some
Oh, you
things,
mean,
we
like
could
right
probably
now?
sell it for money.
Yeah, I feel like I'm really hungry.
Well, I think that after college, you start living a real life, and then you get a different kind of intelligence. And then
Yeah.
people think that bookish intelligence is more valuable, but I don't think it is. I think school is like
Right.
bullshit.
Dude, I mean,
Yeah.
it's cool.
School is cool.
I'm cool for school.
So you think that
I had fun, like-
our education system is
No, I hate it. But I had
Functional.
fun like writing papers. And I was like, damn, I just wrote like a really concise paper.
Yeah.
my
By
God.
the end of my
It kind of
degree,
forces you to do that.
I was like at a point where I was like, I'm really good
That's
at
good.
school. I figured this out.
I mean, I was never
figured out how to
good
be a
at it.
Good student.
Yeah.
It's easy. You just show up every day.
I hated school.
Maybe that's where I went wrong. I would never show up.
I figured that out my senior year after skipping class and shit. I was like, yeah, you just show up every day and you won't fail. Like literally just show up.
You can't fail if you show up.
Yes,
Actually,
you
I think
can.
listening
I've
to
seen it.
podcasts made
I
me a
did
better student because I was like, I learned how to sit and listen to information for longer than like 15, 30 minutes.
Yeah, you found out
So-
what interesting information sounded like.
Right.
And this is what I'm supposed to be doing, is listening. And then you're like, oh, I could try to do that thing
Yeah.
that I do for things I actually care about, for this
Mhm.
thing that no person could possibly care about.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that we learned there. I'm just like, why the fuck are you
Historical
telling us
geology.
this?
Yeah, like English.
You know, it'd been nice is how they, you know, they would have taught us like
Language.
how to live after school. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you probably
step
should set
number
up.
one.
Hey guys, we're going to teach you how to
Forget
invest in
everything
No,
stocks.
we taught
Dude,
you.
Hey, we shouldn't teach you how to invest in
Right.
stocks and do stuff with your money. But they're like, no, you really got to learn this fucking geometry shit. Why the fuck do I need this? Well, you
Well-
see, you got to know how to make shapes and do
I don't-
math with shapes.
I think that we have like a job market that isn't really useful jobs.
No.
Yes.
There's
My
the job
school.
market should change to
the
match
job
our
market.
school.
Yeah, there's no point like half the shit that we learn. Give us something useful. If you want us to do these shitty ass jobs,
My school taught me how to please the man.
yeah,
They're
that's
like,
all
you
it
got to
is.
go out there and please the man.
Do
Yeah.
what he says.
Yeah, so then you get out of school and then you're like, oh, I got to follow this structure. I need this 9 to 5 so I can keep my
Yeah.
life going. And then you're 55 and, you're
you're
like, what the?
depressed.
I didn't even follow a dream. I just got this accounting job and I feel I got security.
It's perfectly setting you up for an accounting job.
Yeah, it's like, what? Forget about the math. Why do I hate myself?
Yeah, teach me the math on why I'm about to kill myself.
Yeah, can you
Please.
teach me how to
We
like
don't
be
have
happy?
jobs that are useful. We have jobs that waste your time or like make fucking menial tasks slightly cheaper than robots, so that
Yeah.
anything that you can learn that's useful is not going to be applicable to a real world job because they're not trying to make you a smart person.
Yeah,
They're just trying
no.
to waste your time.
You just need to make this product.
You
Please.
just need to do it now.
Yeah.
For at least 8 hours a day. Why do we got to do it 8 hours? Well, that's because
That's
has
the
to
law around here, buddy.
it has to be 8 hours because then if it's not 8 hours, then we don't get all the shit done. Well, I got my shit done in an hour. Can I go home and get paid for 8 hours? No, you guys stay here all day. Why?
It's not like that anymore.
Well, no, because now we work from home, and then now the metaverse is going to happen.
Yeah, now we don't have jobs.
and now we don't need jobs, and they're just going to give us money eventually. Facebook's going to run the world, and we're all going to live in
Let's
the metaverse.
go into the
and be fat.
metaverse after this, guys. Can we go back, please? I hate the real world. Please.
I can't wait to hang out in the metaverse with really shitty characters.
It's just gonna be
Yeah.
so easy.
Dude, my metaverse wife is so hot.
I think that
Where does what happens to
um,
food in a digital
the
world?
jobs that we could have could be much more fulfilling, but they're not.
Yeah. We're just
Um,
going to get set up on IVs and then sit in the metaverse and just sit in
I'm
a chair
fine
until
with
we
that.
die. It's going to
Yeah.
be nice. How to get your nutrients? I get it from a bag, and then I just sit there, and then I don't move. And then I'm really happy. I shower in the
think that
metaverse, not
we're
in real
gonna
life.
live in a zoo, and robots are gonna do everything that we need, and then we're gonna get food, and they're gonna build us houses and stuff, and we're just gonna get to do whatever we want, make art, figure out culture, read 16th century French poetry.
That is culture, though, making buildings and stuff.
Yeah, and then
Yes,
we'll
but
You're
we
saying
can
it's
do
gonna be like
other
a new
things,
Renaissance
not
period,
just
you
build
think?
buildings
Can
out of
jerk off
survival.
more.
You think so? It's like a new Renaissance period where we're just like navigating this new thing we've created.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna
Right.
make much better art. We're gonna look back at this art and be like, damn, these were animals just struggling to survive.
Right. Well,
This
if we
isn't
all
good at
plug
all.
our consciousness into one thing, like one community, that's society.
It already is.
Yeah. Right.
But it's not. It's all separated.
No, it's not. It's
We're all arguing.
what do
with
you
each
get up
other.
every day and you look at Instagram stories to see what you're gonna do in real life that night.
Well, I just mean like we already know we're already like connected, conscious like on a spiritual level. So like, we just need to tap into that, and then everything will be
Mycelium,
fine.
dude.
Literally everything will be fine after that.
There can't be fine because everybody wants power. People always
No,
want power.
but if they take acid and then realize that they don't need power,
Those
they
power
already
people
have
aren't
as
going to
much-
take acid.
No, if they take acid and realize that they already have as much power as they need, then
They're going to get more. They want more power. People with power want more. why they
Yeah,
want more
they
money.
won't as soon as they realize they don't need it,
Some
and
people
they're
take-
not just chasing after this like
Yeah.
false hope of I'll have this someday.
Acid's not the cure all though.
But we
have
have
it.
what we have to watch out is for the fucking lizards.
So what you're saying is we just dump a whole bunch of acid into our water supply, and then everybody will be happy and the world's saved.
Honestly, yes. Like, I don't know how I can
Let's
make it
drug the-
more clear than that.
The whole system.
We're gonna
'Cause-
do it tonight.
My cords.
If everyone takes acid, like things will be fine. Like everyone will realize that it doesn't matter, and we're all just chilling.
What about mushrooms? Why acid?
Yeah, no, they can do that too.
Today
Dealer's
is
choice.
mushroom.
But then it'll just become politically divided.
Today is Mushroom Monday.
The world might be happier if we just drug every day, like
Oh my
Monday
God, so
mushrooms,
much happier.
Tuesday ecstasy, Wednesday Molly,
I mean, it'll make us feel
Which day is
good,
Xanax?
but, Xanax.
Sunday for the
It'll make you
relaxation.
feel good, but then it won't actually do anything. We need more than just feelings. We need action.
No,
and
I like
logic.
feelings.
I know you do.
Feelings can really be strong.
Yeah.
How do you feel about women, Reilly?
They're lovely.
Nice.
Are we staying here today? Are we heading back tonight
Let's go back.
to Austin tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
After the show. Phillip's just going to come back here after we're gone and party with his family.
No.
Go to
I
Olive
mean-
Garden.
No, I have a show tomorrow night.
I gotta work.
Otherwise, I would.
What do you think that would improve the energy of this podcast right now?
I don't know.
Someone gave a topic. Is there any comments?
Well, can we talk
We're
about
offline.
read the past comments?
Hey, do you think the Lions are going to do
No.
in next year's slave trade? How do you think the Lions are going to do the next year's slave trade? Did you see Shang-Chi? Have you seen Shang-Chi?
What's Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi?
What's that?
And the 5 rings.
Is that a
Asian
T?
Marvel.
Is that a T?
I love the Shang-Chi. But
You
You know the crazy thing is,
Boba.
like, before this podcast happened, we were inside. Everybody was talking a lot. It was wild.
well, there's all
About
this
Kyle
like
Rittenhouse.
equipment stuff in front of us, so it's like feels like I'm trapped inside of a equipment chamber.
You are trapped.
You're trapped in your own head right now.
I'm
And you
trapped
need
in
to
the
take a-
closet.
And you need to take a hammer and break it open and
There
get those
was a
thoughts out.
midget.
Midget in the corner. And then it came out.
What do you think about Kyle Rittenhouse?
We've talked about this too much.
You can't talk about
I
Kyle
still have
Rittenhouse.
no idea what you
Isn't
think.
that funny that like
Not guilty. Not guilty.
isn't
Not
that
guilty.
so funny that like we can only us as a society can only talk about one thing.
No.
Like,
What do you
it's
mean?
like-
We can talk
because
about the
We
weather.
can only talk about like the
Jobs.
the newest Netflix show.
People don't
or
understand is that's
Dune,
what they
That's
want
a
you to
lot of
think.
different things.
That's the liberal mindset, media majority. They want
It's
you to
just
think.
like whatever's popular is like the one thing, or it's just like everybody.
Yes,
let's
there's
all
a
hear our
national
opinions about this.
conversation.
Yeah, but it's like we should have a national conversation about something else.
you sound like you've been
Besides
puffing
black people
tap
getting
water.
murdered.
We should have a national conversation about what's everyone doing later.
You see how that's
What are you doing
not as
later, Riley?
important.
Watching Kyle Rittenhouse videos.
That's hot.
You just said you didn't want to talk about Kyle Rittenhouse.
I don't,
Then why did you bring it up?
because I didn't bring it up.
Saying
You
yes
guys brought
and.
it up.
He's yes-anding my Kyle Rittenhouse bit.
I'm yes and saying no.
I know.
Let's talk about.
Riley, you think you're going to get a girl tonight in Dallas, Texas?
You better
Getting
not, because
bit
then
by
he's gonna
snakes.
stay.
Maybe.
You wanna bring a girl back to my mom's place, dude?
Bring her back to Austin. Just be like, my home's just 3 hours from here.
Are you
Dude,
getting
and-
like bit by something right now?
Yeah, mosquitoes.
Yeah. Why is that happening like all of a sudden?
Because that they're here now.
Skeeters.
I hate mosquitoes.
I hate
Um,
mosquitoes too.
I think Kyle Rittenhouse is
Look at how-
guilty of murdering 2 people unnecessarily. Totally didn't need to happen.
Not guilty.
I mean, the protest had to happen because people are mad about this dude dying. But then the counter protest to that protest, it's like you're defending property. It's like, let them destroy shit. They deserve it.
You think that people should be able to just go destroy shit if there's injustice?
Yeah.
So we should just go burn a town down if you don't like reasoning for something?
There's no
Yeah.
injustice if he's not guilty.
This is our world. We should
Yeah,
make it
I
into something
agree.
nice.
By burning cities down?
Cities that murder people over long periods of time.
Yeah, burn them down and then get rid of the cities. I
If
like
we
it.
have to.
Okay.
If they make
Do you
us
rebuild
angry
the city,
enough.
or do you rebuild the city, or just let it crumble and just
What did my
make a
mom
better
say?
city.
My mom said they want us to think. They want us to think there's that it's an issue.
when it's really not? They're trying to
Race.
control the
They're
society.
trying to set the races against each other.
Yes,
Right.
to always keep us
Which is
apart.
infuriating because those people are defending the way things are now, which is bad for certain races. And they're like, let's not talk about race,
Right.
even though things are unequal right now.
It's only about race. It's only ever been about race, right? Kind of, almost.
I mean, white people are suffering too under capitalism,
I think everybody's suffering right now.
except
And-
for the 1%.
Yeah,
You're a proponent
except for the
communism, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why?
it depends on what you mean by communism. I think that we need to have community power. Instead of being ruled over by people who have money, we should be having a more democratic society.
yeah, but they're never gonna let us have
I
that
like our-
fully. I think.
I like our oligarchy.
So we should do what they say in case they
No, I don't want to
starve
do
us.
what they. I don't want to do what they have to say because I don't like a lot of things that they have to say.
Who? Capitalists?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they have all the money, and money is power and speech. So if they have all the money, then they get to tell us what to do. And instead of having a small group of people tell us what to do, I think we should all vote on it, and then we'll have more freedom. Because then we'll be ruled by ourselves, and we can vote on things instead of just having people with money be like, we want a new stadium over here.
You think we should have a more hands-on society, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of like voting. Like, well, it makes sense. We all have fucking smartphones in our pocket. Why don't we get sent out like polls every week or so to like vote? Hey, China's poking at us again. Do y'all want to do the sanction thing again? We can do that again. And then it's like
Yeah.
yes or no. And then it like shows you a 3.5 minute video that like blatantly explains what's going on. Like, yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
so we
like-
can, as a society, declare if we want to drop bombs
Right.
somewhere.
Everyone take acid.
I mean, it's better than having George Bush decides if he wants to drop a bomb or not.
Acid can
That makes
also
sense.
feed the ego though too. I mean, acid is a hit or miss depending on the person.
Yeah, acid can make people really crazy.
Yeah. It's not good for some people. I sometimes, I don't. It gets intense.
Like don't get like ego.
All right, ayahuasca then.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty.
Have you ever
that's
done
more of an
ayahuasca?
experience
No.
though. That's humbling. Humbling anything, I guess, is what you're saying. Is people need
I don't know, just more drugs.
more Kendrick
Seriously,
Lamar.
more good drugs, more hallucinogenics.
You are one of the people you interviewed on 6th Street now.
I love fucking hallucinogenics. Sorry.
When he
Drugs are
talks,
cool.
it's just like he stops. He
Maybe I
freezes. and-
ruined my mind.
Riley was staring in the bar the other night with his mouth open. Last night he was just like this.
So what,
then I
dude? You're
look-
allowed to do that.
I look where he was staring. You totally are. But I looked like what corner he was staring. I was like, surely he's probably like looking at like a neon sign or something, you know? I turn around. It's just like nothing. It's the most boring corner of the bar.
Dude,
and
I
like,
was looking at the screen, bro. What are you
There
talking
was no
about?
screen in that corner.
What was I looking at?
Like 3 beer posters.
So what?
Maybe there
dude?
was
There was
art
boobies
there.
on the one.
No, it
The
wasn't
one had
like, it was
boobs,
like
and I looked
framed
at 'em.
beer work. It wasn't.
I
even like
was.
that.
It didn't matter what I was looking at. I was thinking about something. I wasn't like, oh, look at the 3 beer things.
And then
What were you
we're
thinking
playing
about,
I
Ryan?
don't
foosball.
know. I forget.
We're playing
I
foosball,
think
and we were like, I'm like, oh, you lost possession. He goes, I don't need my possessions, man.
It's true. You
he's
don't
a
need possessions.
expert at wordplay. He hears a word
I-
you say, and then he has like 17 definitions of what.
I better
He's
say
like,
you
I'll
can.
choose this one.
you
Yeah,
can
I
see
should
the
learn
tree
more
branch
words.
out.
You know enough words.
I don't know that many.
You know possession. And
I know
how it's a
rhyming.
double meaning.
I know.
You know rhyming? How do you rhyme?
By doing it sublime.
Ooh.
Lee.
No.
Could've done
No,
rhyme
no, no,
game
no,
and
no.
sublimely.
Sublime. Sublime. Rhyme.
That's a crime.
I'm on time.
Yeah.
I
Get on your
have
lime.
a live scooter.
I mean, do you think that we should have more than 5% of the GDP as millennials?
Yes.
Isn't it kind of fucked how all our friends are like Uber drivers and fucking fast food employees?
Yeah, I think the young
Well,
people
we have
should
college
control the money.
education, so we have good jobs.
Dude, we're the
You have a good
smartest
job?
people.
Yeah, dude, I'm a server. And then you're talking about your friends being Lyft drivers and fast food workers. Some of the best jobs you can be
Is
in
that
America
the case?
today.
That's
or
not
like,
a good job.
Is it the
It
case?
was a joke, Hans. I'm kidding.
Or are we just living in like a...
Kidding.
Is the world just changing?
Too serious.
Dude, smart young people
I
are the
don't know.
smartest people. We know
I wonder
way
that.
Yeah,
more.
Riley, I'm really going to believe you when you say it.
We know
young kid
dude,
generation.
A 15-year-old is way smarter. A 15-year-old right now is way smarter than like an 80-year-old right
Yeah.
now. Like
Yeah.
so, like
We're
we
the
should have the
most-
money, dude.
We're the most educated
We
generation.
know where to go. We know where
Nancy
to put the
Pelosi.
money into.
54% of millennials still live at home with their
Because
parents.
we're looking after ourselves. Like we're like, dude, like this
Did
is
you-
gonna be our future. Like, and like old people are just like, I
Yeah,
need
old
to
people are
keep
bad.
it. I need to. This is. I want. The,
Honestly, I think you
don't
guys
know.
kind of talk the same, old people and young people.
That's a
Old people are like,
tell.
no, it's just the way it is. And the young kids are like, no, dude, it's like our future. And they're like, no, this is our world. And you're like, no, it's like us. We should be
Okay,
there.
okay, maybe we do kind of talk the same, but like we should have it though. They're about to die. Like,
Why should you have it?
Because we know.
we're
we know.
smarter, we're faster.
I just wanted to hear his explanation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
more
Like yeah,
responsible.
literally, we're younger. Like we're more in the future than they are. We're the future and they're the past.
This is a tell as old as time.
They
Yeah.
wanna. It's just a habit. They're just used to
Right.
fucking over people, and they're
Yeah.
like, let's
But none
keep
of the laws
fucking
change for them. Like, you know how some of them just, they
It's
just
the
keep
I
staying up
walked
in there.
uphill to school both ways in the snow mentality. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
they're
had s-
creatures of the Great Depression or whatever.
Yeah, dude,
They're
I had
coming
one
from,
book when
uh,
I was in
whatever,
school.
Vietnam War
They're
or
coming
whatever.
from very traumatized times. They're
Yeah,
like
they're-
monkeys. They're like cavemen, and they want to keep us
Save everything.
in the caveman mentality.
Yeah.
My mom's like 50 now. She had some pretty good years though, like the 80s and 90s, like some peace times kind of.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, I mean, like she talked about Y2K like it was a big deal. I'm like, God, what I wouldn't give for like another 2012 scare. Remember when that was like, hey,
I thought
the
we were gonna
calendar
die in
ends this
2000.
year. Or
I
whatever.
wouldn't even watch that movie because I was so scared. I was
2000,
like, oh no.
the
no,
Y2K
no.
shit happened. I remember that. I was like 10.
That's what happens when we don't have any logic or
It did.
spiritual through
That's what we didn't, yeah.
purpose. We can just be hijacked by some ancient Mayan religion because we have no common myth that unites us as people.
Right.
So this
We don't have
ancient-
any folklore.
Yeah.
Hijacked by it is a good way to put it. Because we were. They made movies.
This
Well,
is a dead culture.
yeah.
We make shitty movies.
How did that even start? They like found the calendar and they were like,
Some kids on the internet.
what? No.
They're like, we're not being
It's like-
provided any answers, so let me go search Mayan texts.
Calendars always end. Like there's not an everlasting calendar.
Yeah, we should be afraid every December 31st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
The world's eventually going to end,
The
right?
calendar ends.
So we just never know.
But
I
that's
mean-
too obvious. There needs to be at least one more layer of intricacy for the idiots to be like, oh, no, I'm really smart.
We kind of do get scared every December. We all scream at midnight. I don't
That's true.
know. Ah!
Happy New Year. Like we weren't going to
Hey,
get
man,
one.
that was really loud in the headphones.
It was really loud in the headphones.
Yeah.
Nice.
I tried to back up too.
But, yeah, I mean, I think we should be unified by our common humanity and our future on this planet, and that could be a unifying force, but we're just so used to religion and nationalism that it's not captivating for us. It's not sexy. We'd rather, like, have an enemy we can kill because that's what we're used to.
Yeah.
Instead of, like, saving the penguins. That's not strong enough. We're like, that's not good enough. I need more dopamine. Get me a cause that I can kill Muslims with. If killing Muslims saved penguins, we would have saved penguins by tenfold.
That's true. Are you in
Kill a
support of-
Muslim, save a penguin.
The penguin population is flourishing.
And
Right
then it
now?
works it works the other way too. If you kill a penguin, a Muslim is born. So
That means that the Taliban is actually probably an inside job by Big Penguin
no, it's by like
Morgan
they
Freeman.
to force.
so
them
they
to war.
like global warming.
Who, penguins?
Muslims.
Why? Because they're getting hotter.
Nah.
Because the penguins are dying.
Yeah. But whatever.
I'm getting eaten alive.
Yeah, I am. I can see that, and I'm starting to get bit up too.
Are you getting
You
eaten?
want to
Seriously?
close the garage door,
I guess. Yeah.
or do you want to end the podcast?
Yeah.
In the podcast or close the garage door?
I'd rather end it.
I'm kind of having fun.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of down for whatever.
I just am hungry.
Why don't
I'm
Phillip
hungry
and
as
I
shit.
have a podcast, and you two can go be sad somewhere?
That's fine.
Why am I being sad?
You're not being sad. You're being angry.
What am I
Smoke
being angry
some
about?
Um, you're being angry. No, you're not being angry. You're. I love you. This is cool.
That looks pretty cool.
Whoa, it looks like The Sopranos.
Yeah, dude. It looks like a crazy meeting.
A meeting of the minds.
All these uploads make your channel so unappealing. Upload a killer set podcast a few times.
What does that mean? Unappealing? Like you're
And
gonna.
who said that?
They hate
Some flagellant.
they hate the podcast so much. That's not a new thing either.
They don't hate it,
They all hate it.
huh? I have to edit it then.
No, some of them like it.
It's not live. I'm just recording it now. I took his advice.
It's just weed.
You gonna do my podcast inside of your podcast?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here,
Let's do Phillip's podcast.
You just do recording, but I'm gonna press record on this one.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna get the video.
You can download it off YouTube.
That's what I'll do.
That's how I send all
We're
my
just
videos.
transferring the podcast to mine now.
Okay. Well, we better.
It's the exact same.
Are you driving it?
Huh?
Are you gonna drive it? You
I don't
gonna
care.
drive us into the wall? I hope
Yeah,
so.
like I
I
always
don't
do.
want to be driven.
No, my podcast is fucking nuts.
Where's that milk box?
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. Yes.
I mean, I think that we can make a better world, and we aren't being given the tools that we need.
I don't think we're able. They don't let us make decisions.
Yeah.
Even if they feel like we're getting decisions able to make, they're not letting you make decisions. Just like when you're going to vote, you get two options. You get red or blue. That's it. That's it.
Hey everybody, and welcome to
I'm gonna use the
Garcia
bathroom.
Show.
I
Give
gotta
it up
use the
for Reilly
bathroom, too.
Gilmore. He's our guest today.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Just kidding.
That's
He's
his
out.
catchphrase.
Hans Kim is in, everybody. Give it up for your guest, Hans Kim. Everybody.
Party
Yeah.
time. I'm gonna
Party
use the
time.
bathroom.
This is actually also Hans Kim's podcast that we're gonna splice it. And we're here with Justin.
Why the fuck did you say it's so sad when you're with me, dude?
I don't know.
We're here with Justin.
He's just tired of you.
He did the same
Just-
thing
You
to
guys
me.
see each other all
We're here
the
with
time.
Justin Essenmacher, everybody. Justin Essenmacher on Instagram. Justin Essenmacher. Going through it. You can listen to his podcast if you want to. I know you already did probably too much to click on this one, but yeah, make a couple more clicks and listen to Justin's, where it's the exact
Bust-
same as mine.
It's called Busting with Justin.
Bussin'.
Bussin' with Justin.
You guys watch
Queefing
porn?
with Justin. Welcome to Queefs with Justin.
Podcast where we watch porn together.
It's Queefing with Queen Latifah.
Queefs with Latifah.
Queef Latifah, everybody. I'm your
I'm your host, Queen Latifah. Welcome to Welcome to Queef Vision. We're gonna get real close into the queefs.
We're having a good time. We're back home. We're having a good time. We've been home all weekend. We came down here. We were all booked on the same gig. We didn't really know it. Then Hans got a weekend at Dallas Comedy Club, and he killed it. A lot of people came out. We
I
all
got it.
killed it.
Thursday.
I think like 200 people showed up to that show, right?
Was it
Hans?
Thursday?
Yeah, it was like 700 people.
Easily, like,
750.
probably 750. Probably close
yeah,
to
like
800.
probably 9.
It was sold out.
Like too many people. Like we didn't even have enough chairs, but we did it.
We figured it
Yeah.
out. No chairs, right?
There wasn't enough carpet for all the people.
No chairs is going to be a motif this weekend, from my understanding.
No
Yeah.
chairs to queef in.
No chairs.
No
Hell yeah. No chairs.
I mean, this was an awesome weekend of comedy because we did the shows at night, and then we got stood up by girls after that, and then
At
in the
late night.
daytime
In the daytime?
we did podcasts all day.
Don't
really
so speak
have.
for yourself about the women thing. Me and Phillip are fine. We got some women waiting for
We're
and you were-
taken. That's not fair. It's like
yeah.
we-
So we watched.
Yeah, you
we
got
watched,
stood up by your women because they didn't even come with you.
Yeah, dude. And then you got stood up by a bat.
we really
so-
have. Like, we built our own comedy.
If you guys
She was
didn't know-
not a bat.
if
She
you guys-
was a wrinkly leather couch.
Yeah, if you guys want to know Hans Kim's type, dude, look at Dracula, and you'll see exactly what he goes
Imagine Cruella de Vil if she was 40 years
Dracula.
older.
I love that. I love that Hans is laying down, and it's like look. This is how long we've been podcasting this weekend. It's now about how comfortable you can get and keep going. We're like exhibitionist podcasting.
Soon it's just gonna be us sleeping, and that's gonna be the podcast.
That'd
Soon
be
enough,
probably a
we're all
better
going to be down
podcast.
to 0 followers because people are just going to be like, I'm so
They
tired
fucking
of getting
are
this.
annoying.
Yeah. I honestly, if you go live on Instagram more than twice a week, you get unfollowed for me.
Really?
Yeah, unless I know you, unless I see you every day.
Because live, they put it right up at front in your stories, so you don't like that?
No, I don't. I get notified, and I've turned it off. I don't know how to keep it from coming up. But every time someone goes live, they're like, "Hey, Phillip, we know you want to watch it."
It's in your little hearts section, or does it give you a little push notification?
Dude, it gives you a push notification, and then you get excited like somebody
It's like,
liked your
we can
shit, and it's
tell
like, no,
from-
someone's going live.
We can
It's like
tell
Snoop
from
Dogg.
watching your GPS that you're at home on the toilet. Here's a live because we know
I've
you're gonna
never
watch it.
gotten that before.
You've never get live notifications?
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, well, he
you
probably
can
hasn't
turn
turned
that
it
off.
Only ones I really watch like religiously or like regularly, probably like David Lucas because he roasts people on there. That's actually pretty funny, right?
Yeah.
And that's like a good actual random format because like people just pop in and he flames their ass real quick and then he's done.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he found a way to make the platform work for him.
Does he turn on badges?
I don't know. Was that where you like comment or?
If you turn on badges, people can buy you a badge, and then it's just like a
Money.
way for you to get money.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he monetize
Wouldn't that be awesome to just get paid for like
this.
making fun of people?
Yeah. I mean, that's what we do.
Right, but like just more directly, like on your phone. You could just turn on your phone and just be like, "Oh, look at this retard. He has like weird ears," and then people give you money.
Dude, I like the guy that says retard.
Oh shit! I mean, I don't think that we should let the liberals have that one.
The liberal agenda is always out to get me personally. Me personally?
Like Casey Rocket's mentality. He's like,
Yeah.
the left hates basic
That's-
things I need to do to make myself feel good.
Casey Rocket for president. Fuck stand-up comedy. This is not his calling. It's politics, clearly.
Yeah, he's the most political comedian.
Yes, he is. This is our new sponsor, everybody. It's Techstar CBD.
Techstar CBD. Get almost as high as you smoking real weed.
Yeah.
They sell it in real flour. It comes out. It's great.
It's crazy.
I mean, just like see how fast we're talking now, and then compare it with about 10 minutes from now, and you'll see that we didn't get high at all.
You'll
Like,
see that we stopped a swarm of mosquitoes from eating us alive.
I know, I'm still itching from that.
No kidding, dude. I'm not gonna. At the beginning of your post, I had a booger the size of the Titanic broken in half. People were jumping off of it. It was terrible.
That's disgusting
Yeah,
that
my
you
nose.
just said that.
Yeah.
Stop!
I won't. Yeah.
Free the nipple?
He was referencing that my mom hates that word.
Here's the remote. But yeah, I mean, the Austin comedy scene's strong. Casey Rocket.
Oh yeah, no, we really do have a strong scene.
I know.
We're a bunch of really funny chickens with their heads cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some wild kids.
We are. We really are. But what I respect about it, and I think I was, being back home, I'm like, wow, there's 10 clubs in DFW now. That's appealing as fuck. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm around people all the time who are constantly dedicating themselves to like putting out shit. Like
Yeah.
the content side of it, not even just like content, but just writing, buried in their notes. There's people who do that here in DFW too, no doubt. But in Austin, it's just like ever present. Everyone's
There's a
trying-
hustle culture.
right, but it seems like everyone's trying to achieve that a higher level there. They're like everyone's there chasing a bigger dragon.
Yeah, because Austin is a hot new thing. Dallas is
Right.
the same.
Right.
Like Austin, it's new. People are moving there. Everyone moved there recently
Yeah.
that we hang out with.
It's still young though.
There's
It's still a very young
coattails,
scene,
so-
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're trying to make it into that next thing. So that's why I think it is growing, because people are excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an energy. This is new. We're figuring it out. Anything could happen.
We're trying to make
It's so
it
crazy.
awesome
This
as
is now
shit.
the 300th podcast to mention how thriving Austin's comedy scene is.
It's just we're just so caught up in the energy of it. It's like the city that you live in has an effect on you.
It's been a weird city, and everyone keeps referring to it as a social experiment, which is really accurate. And what's crazier is I feel lulls. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel times where I'm like, what is going on? And then it turns back around, and you're like, everybody's out again, and it's like, hullabaloo, yeah. And then it like kind of goes back down. It's just like it's weird in Austin.
Yeah.
I read
Yeah,
recently that people believe there's like a lithium cloud around Austin, and that's why people get so like
Crazy.
happy-go-lucky and goofy there.
I mean, that might be the case, but I don't think that needs to be the case. Every city has its own little patois, and you can create a cool patois by doing certain things to make everything cool, like encourage creative people.
Yeah.
Riley said he had to pee.
I
Every
think
time
he's
this
talking
kid-
to your mom.
Every time this kid goes
probably
away,
is talking to
he's
Mom.
lost.
They have a connection. But Riley really does. Like, he is a
I hear him.
hardcore wanderer, dude. Last night, like, on the way, we were at Bedford Ice House, and this motherfucker's getting in the car. Me and Justin have had drinks. Riley has had half of a PBR. I threw my last beer down, by the way, because I was just so fucking livid with being there.
Why? Why did you
Because
hate
it was just like so much shit had stacked up to that
Oh,
point.
didn't you
and then-
swear at everyone?
Yeah,
and
these
leave
two
in a
old
huff?
men. These two. The huff is the best way to put it. Two old men were like,
Yeah.
"My brother's actually standing there. Can you move?" But like they're just like so aggressive about it. I was like, "Hey, we're leaving. Everyone's a piece of shit here," and then we left.
Well, Riley loved it there. He was dancing with cougars.
Riley
He
stuck
was-
around afterwards to clear the air up a little bit. Respect, because usually I'm that.
He was
guy.
a diplomat. He
What-
says you're a hardcore wanderer.
What do you mean?
like when you go off, like you're gone, bro. I feel like whenever you leave, I don't expect you to come back anytime soon.
Me?
Yes, sir.
No, I mean, home is where the heart is, I think. And I'll come back home.
I'm coming home.
But I mean, what does that mean? Like at a party?
Yeah, I really wasn't I wasn't fixated on it. I just said like you do, like you take your time.
Well, I like to say hi to everyone.
You're not a wanderer. You're a mosier. You
Mm,
mosey on.
Right. I lollygag.
Lollygag is a derogatory term. I'd say like most. So I guess moseying could be too, but you do lollygag.
I like to stick around and see what I find.
It's dark now. There we go.
But I mean, I really want to be good at dancing, and I feel like I'll never be good at dancing.
This is like a wish
And when
list of a
Justin
12-year-old
said that
child.
about
Do
me
you know how to
dancing, that really
two-step?
hurt.
I'm sorry that you got so hurt.
I don't know how to two-step. I don't know how to one-step. I don't know any steps.
You are a good
I'm not
dancer.
waltz
Everyone is good
or
at
anything.
dancing deep down.
No, some people are very, very bad at it. You know what? Last night I
You're
was
moderately athletic.
I was invited into like a group dance circle.
A
where-
swinger circle?
No. Like it was just like a bunch of kids who were just like,
Let's be
you
serious.
get in the circle, like, and I danced.
No, it was a bunch of 65-year-old.
No.
I
These-
have a video.
No, these were kids. And
No. You don't
A
understand.
geriatric. It was like retirement home Bedford Ice House night.
a lot of them were very old, and honestly, for Justin to say that about like me dancing, I'm with old people, and he still thinks I'm bad at dancing. So what does that say about my dancing?
You're just like very like you're chill, man. I wouldn't say you're a bad dancer.
Look, I mean, I don't have to be the fucking Fonz up there. Like I just need.
Yeah, don't listen to Justin because Justin is the pinnacle of any dance floor he steps on. He goes the fuck off. I'll give him that.
Oh,
like
really?
When we would go to Vulcan and dance for EDM shit, like when we got drunk, that motherfucker is like the life of a whole EDM show.
Damn. See, yeah, I feel like that's what I want to be, but
that's what you
You
feel like you want
are.
to be. But some people, dude, some
You
people
just have to do it your
aren't.
own way. You can't do it his way. You just got to get
yeah,
better
I
at
do
your
do
own
it in my
for
own
that
way. You know, I danced with quite a few sexy mamas.
You danced with one woman that was taken, and she was okay. And then you danced with one other woman that
He put himself out there, and
He
that's
did.
the most important thing.
Thank you.
He did put himself out there.
You
My
gotta
favorite
put yourself
one,
out there and see what the universe gifts you. And sometimes it's an old dingbat.
Our waitress like shot him down like.
I
fucking
danced with a crazy
Bonnie
old
and Clyde.
Filipino.
Riley's like a golden retriever. He's gonna go up to everyone.
And you know what? A lot of people did. A lot of people liked me, and a lot of people did not like me. But a lot of people liked me.
Yeah,
But
but you
not
can't
to-
live in fear.
Not to shatter your self-image, but I can't tell. With a lot of comics you meet, you're like, wow, this isn't a character. This is a real human being. Like, this is just how that person is. And this weekend, I've finally learned, because I've only, like, I know y'all in passing at open mics and, like, around the scene. And then, like, this weekend, you get to know someone a little longer.
Yeah.
I'm like, Hans is still pretty, like, I've gotten to talk with you a couple of long times longer. But, like, Reilly, I've always wondered, I'm like, is he fucking with me?
What do you
And then
mean?
now I, like, exactly, right? Like,
Yeah.
but now I know, like, right? You know
Because then,
now.
you say
Riley's
that shit,
not
and then he's
fucking
like,
with
"Wait,
you.
what are you talking about?" And it's like, well, the things I
I
just said, and
actually
he's
don't
like,
know what you're talking
"What
about.
do you mean?" And we're like, "We just said what we meant," and he's like, "What do you mean?" And we're like, literally, we just said it.
But he gives
Yeah,
you
'cause
moments
you-
of clarity.
You sound
which
so
drives me
like
crazy.
aloof and like not with it.
But then he has his moments, and I'm like, "Oh, he's fun. I like him, and he's
Yeah.
funny." But he's just so lost in his own little world. It's hilarious. He's like, you can find when he's lost. He's like, I'm in a maze right now, and I can't get out. And then all of a sudden he sees you, and he's like, I'm back. I'm back to reality.
Well, I don't
and
really.
I'm
I mean,
back.
I
yeah,
love that look.
Hey guys,
I'm
I
back,
got
guys.
lost for a little bit. Where at? Well, in
I'm
my
back
mind.
with a vengeance.
In my
so
mind,
are
I
you
was
guys
running
just
around.
always
Yeah.
firmly planted in reality?
No.
No, I disassociate too.
Yeah, especially when he's thinking about Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
Um,
Actually, most times when I do that, when I'm staring off, it's not traceable back. But like I was able to. Yes, like on podcasts, I'm able to because I can. Like I'm listening to it happen in the background. But there are times, bro, where I'll just like check out for like slackjaw for like a solid 5 minutes. They call me out at it all the time.
what? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Someone I didn't notice I did it until someone in the Austin comedy scene told me. They're like, Phil, you know you disassociate pretty frequently.
All the time.
And I was like, I don't know what that means. And they were like, it means like you check out. And I was like, I just thought I was thinking.
That's just you coming out of your sugar high.
It's like, damn, I went to a diabetic coma right
I-
there. Shit! I shouldn't ate the whole bag of M&Ms.
Basically, I ate a whole bag.
You
of
were
M&Ms
just
with a honey nut.
concentrating on getting blood to your big toe.
Yeah.
Fuck! I got that limp
Jesus
again.
Christ.
I can't feel my toe.
Basically, I'm worried about that shooting pain. I'm like,
Shit.
yeah.
Dude, he does that. Phillip will ask you a question. He'll literally like ask you a question, and you're like,
Go
think for like
immediately
a
into a
second,
diabetic
and then he
coma.
goes into his phone and he starts looking at his phone, and you answer him, and he doesn't reply, and I'm like, what? And then he like sits there, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, what? And I'm like, you just asked me a question. I've been talking to you for 5 minutes.
I call it high spawning. It's like when
You're
someone
just-
asks you a question, you're like, yeah. You don't say anything.
But
You
they
just,
ask you a
You say
question.
it in your head so vividly.
just-
Like 30 minutes later, you're like, I don't think I said that to him. I think I
My
thought that."
powerful thoughts were you didn't
Mm.
feel my thoughts.
Yeah,
They were
you-
so strong.
Sometimes you
Peasant.
can though.
Right.
Be like,
Yeah,
What?
just by a look on your face.
Someone's coming
Uh,
on this bitch.
Someone whistling?
hey, what up?
Sit on down, enjoying the with Phillip Garcia
What up, dude?
slash Hans
It's
Kim
cousin
show.
Vinny.
Do you want a mic?
Cousin Vinny. Yeah, dude, get in on this.
Get in on the mic.
Want to
bro.
hop in the pod, bro? The
We're
water's
podding.
fine.
Nobody knows what it's like
Water's.
to be the sad man. Give that mic a test real quick.
Oh, it's not going to be on our channel, though.
Okay, that makes it better, I guess. Even though there's no way we're gonna be able to hook it up.
Why
He ain't
not?
coming
Why
back.
can't we hook it up?
It's a tragedy. Honestly,
Hey, did you talk about how Reilly tried to kill himself last night on a bonfire pit?
Yes. It's pretty dangerous.
Dude, you're a daredevil.
wait. So like,
But not really,
will
honestly.
will the file have the imprinted audio from the? Nice. So I won't have to like clamp it. That's dope.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't even need to record it, but you can if you want.
Okay, sweet.
PC Mac.
Should we talk about Sex in the City? I mean, I feel like we've been displaying this poster the whole time.
Okay, let's do Sex in the City. Which character would you be?
I'm definitely the
I know nothing either.
I'm the hot one.
Let's not do that.
You're the hot one? What's the hot one to you then?
You're the gay one. Oh, was that on purpose?
Yeah, I fucking hate that stupid fucking poster.
Want to bring the Star Wars poster in then?
Oh, watch that. Watch out, dude. You fucking that up. Oh, shit.
All right, Hans is gone. Bye, Hans. Hey, can I have that Wizards flag up there? That soccer poster, Phillip?
It's fine.
No, that's my 8.
Is that fine?
Star Wars.
Wizards. We're changing them out.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Now it's a nerd podcast.
It's always been a nerd
Actually,
podcast,
it's
Reilly.
it's a glare podcast.
Oh, shit. Dude, my stomach just growled so loud.
We look like we're having like a worship.
Glare Witch Project.
Oh shit, the Glare Witch Project. That's what Hans just said.
Oh shit, I was standing away.
Still glared.
This looks like
It's
a
just catching
fucking
so much.
funeral.
Put that light on the ground. Hey, put that light on the ground. What's going on with that? Why is it moving so much? Oh my god, I was scared. I couldn't see your hand.
There you go. There's our idols.
It was terrifying. It was terrifying.
It's not even that it's moving. It's that it's moving.
Dude, Reilly, you're kind of like C-3PO without like the smarts, you know? The way he talks and shit. He's like, what are we doing here?
It's like C2.
I do not know. Reilly, we're doing a podcast. What is a podcast? That's cool.
C3PO knows everything though.
Reilly, how do you feel about getting so much hate from Justin all the time?
I think maybe because I remind him of C3PO.
He kind of reminds me of myself. I feel like people treat.
molested by C3PO.
Yeah, this is.
I treat Reilly like people treat me, and I'm sorry, Reilly.
This is some weird self torture experiment.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this feels like a artist.
Reilly, do
showcase.
people pick on you a lot?
No, they don't.
So it's just me.
No,
And
I
Phillip?
didn't think you were picking on me.
Okay, cool.
I feel like I've always respected you, Reilly.
Thanks, man. Respect you too.
Yeah, Reilly, I
Nice,
respect
dude.
you.
I respect you too.
I think RESPCET.
Is gonna find out what we did for each other.
No, find out what it means to me.
No,
what does it mean to you?
But we both did it.
What does it mean to you?
It means to me is like, sort of a glowing hope, you know.
This is gonna be where.
Stop.
Hey.
Texas Pharmacy.
He's got more what's it called? Tech Sports CBD with him.
Yeah.
Texas
Does that mean
Pharmacy.
you
That
sell
seems like
Oxy?
that seems like a drug dealer shirt. Like,
You think so?
yeah, this is my boy's business. It's his pharmacy.
He's not in Canada.
You're not in the shot.
He's all good.
He's okay. There's stuff over here. If you want, there's ground up CBD right here,
Oh yeah.
and you can just put it in there. It's in the grinder.
Put what and what?
This is here. I got you.
the
I'll just do
purple
it for you.
Thanks, dude.
No problem.
What you been up to, man?
I just got off work.
Nice.
Pick up that green microphone.
It was the same thing. It's the same thing every day.
What's that?
You're talking to it.
Wait, you're not on the camera.
It's
We're gonna kill him. We're
it's just like order processing and stuff like that. It's really boring.
Sick.
Yeah.
Shit. Where'd everybody go?
Reilly's fixing the angles. He's cutting you out.
You cut me out. Oh my god, dude.
What'd you guys do?
Fucking nothing.
That's what we're talking about. We've done nothing all weekend, really.
Woke up late.
We've done what most people would consider nothing.
Produced a lot of content.
That's what we've done.
Here you go,
We
bro.
did a show.
That one's not on.
What are y'all doing tonight?
Show.
What is
LG
it?
Tap House.
TJ's Labs. TJ's Taps. LJ's Taps.
LG Taps.
LJ's Taps. G's
I don't know.
Taps.
Dad's going. You should come.
You should come.
Hello.
It's like 45 minutes.
Hello.
Yeah. There's no chairs though, from what I hear. Eddie kept saying there's no chairs.
So what do you think about how the southern states haven't legalized marijuana, even though it's clearly the right answer and would make their lives so much better out of stubbornness and their need to be right all the time?
Put those headphones on, Luke.
Who are you asking?
He just gets roped into a podcast. To do a podcast.
Anyone?
I think we're losing out on a lot of money.
Word. Preach, dog.
We
Cream.
should take back the power from the old people and have young people rule the world.
I think we should kill old people and harvest their organs, and that way we
Why
can
would you want an old person's organs?
we can smoke pot for longer then.
No, because after you get
I
the old
replace
person's
my
lungs,
30-year-old lungs.
you're gonna fucking,
with
you're gonna
80-year-old.
you're gonna hit one puff of weed and die.
It's like temporary patches though. Like,
But
I mean,
You're
what
just
if it
gonna
was
take.
an old person that hasn't smoked weed before?
right.
Oh, a
Just
healthy.
fresh lungs.
Hey, are you
that's
a healthy
tender.
old person? We're gonna take your organs.
I'm breaking in these
But if you're
virgin
dying,
lungs.
we'll just keep you alive. If you're a healthy old person, we're gonna kill you.
Are old people's organs like done working, or is it like mostly just their heart that gives up? Because like if
No,
your
their
heart
organs
beats,
stop.
A
You know,
lot
their
of
organs
it
stop.
depends.
Like their shit shuts down. That's why they fucking start smelling and shit.
They start selling.
It feels bad.
They're just
I feel
rotting.
bad. That's why they start
Can you
smelling, dude, because their
imagine,
fucking body's
Like,
dying.
your tongue is in your mouth for 80 years, just getting old, getting
Damn.
decaying. But like a fresh tongue, a baby's tongue, is like it's new, it's plushy. But an old tongue has just been out in the air, in the sun.
Oh, that's
you
disgusting.
made me close my mouth.
That made me That made me sick.
What? Just the old people's tongues?
The way that you describe the tongue, now I just thought of all of it because it's like, damn, my tongue has done a lot.
It's like a piece of beef in your mouth.
No, it's like a dirty piece though, and then we think some toothpaste is good, and we're like, yeah, I mean it cleans, but
Yeah.
this tongue has been to some places, you know, like
Your mouth.
it's seen
Whoa.
some shit.
It's gotten
Burned to
burned.
space.
Yeah, it's been to space.
Tongues in space.
It
Yeah.
is an open orifice. Like it's like, that's in you. That's you. That's you.
Yeah, and that's
inside
what
you.
you do. That's how you drink water. Show how you drink water, dude. What's that tongue thing you do? Every fucking time Phillip drinks water, dude, he does this. He goes,
Like a dog.
fucking, thank you, Luke.
Mm.
It's fucking nasty, dude.
How do you drink water?
Dude, I drink water kind of out of the side of my mouth.
Put, yeah.
I like when it touches my two front teeth. It's just a little sensitive, you know, if it's cold water.
Interesting.
True.
Yeah,
Oh.
I feel like I
I
find
like to
myself
kinda-
eating that way.
Out of the
a lot.
side of your mouth.
Yeah.
I drink beer. I drink like cans on the side of my mouth. People are like, what are you doing? And I
What?
don't notice it.
That's
I drink
like
like
a-
this.
That's how
I
gangs.
drink like on the side. I don't know why.
That's how-
To me too. Yeah. Just.
But it's not because my
That's
teeth
a-
are sensitive. I'm not a bitch.
You're just
I
a
just-
gang.
I can't
I'm
do
kidding.
anything
You're
about it,
just you're a gangster. Like you know how they shoot with their guns to the side.
man.
You drink from the side.
And you look from the side, you know?
It's a
Oh,
sensitivity
true.
issue, fool.
Get it?
It's like, see?
Did you guys get my joke? I thought it was a good one. I said Hans looks from the side.
That doesn't make sense. My eyes are small all the way
He's like a
across. not
fish.
just
It
the
doesn't
middle.
make sense, but we know that because he mentioned your eyes that he is indeed racist.
Side. Like
That
the-
makes
the-
sense.
So like,
Right.
You're like, wasn't that funny how I said I was racist?
Right.
I didn't say how I was racist. I didn't say, hey, wasn't that funny how I was racist? I said, you look sideways.
It's not like
Dude, we should have
racism is in
Not
the
a
eye of the
thing.
beholder. It does. It's like beauty.
I've heard that a lot this weekend.
Yeah, when you're hanging
I
out with
don't
Phillip,
know
he's
why.
so
You've
racist
heard
all the
that
time.
racism is in the eye of the beholder.
A few times this weekend.
Really,
yeah.
I feel like I was the first person to ever say it, and I felt special for this.
Beauty is in the eye of
You
the
thought they were
beholder.
first person to ever say it?
To say that racism was in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
I think I heard it from somewhere else though. I
I
don't
don't know.
And how did it make you feel?
Reilly's in the eye of my ass.
Your ass has an eye?
Yeah, my brown eye.
Hey, Riley, you ever looked at a brown eye? Has it winked back?
Yeah, we had a staring contest. I really feel like I should start winking more though.
Dude,
Don't you guys
seriously.
think?
Kyle
That's
Rittenhouse
what's
was a big
missing.
Winker.
know.
I think if I could just start saying y'all and winking, like, I think that would really be.
You're gonna be
beneficial.
charged
You
with
can't.
rape
Can you
in
not
a
wink?
year.
I can wink. I just don't wink like
I
just
always
don't
practice
wink.
my
I
winks
like a
before I
wink like a as
You
like
wink
a,
like
all
a
right,
second
thanks.
grader.
Like a all right, okay. Just like
That was weird.
that's
dude.
what
They
you-
on
It's kinda
Twitch.
creepy.
If I wink,
It is very
If I
creepy.
wink, it's for
It's
irony.
creepy as
I'm like,
fuck.
you know what I mean? I know what
a
I'm
wink.
doing.
No, a wink could be not creepy.
Two in the wink.
Not
one
when
in the
you
s-
do it, Riley.
Jesus
All right, how about
Christ,
this? How about this?
Justin. Let me finish.
I'm like winking at a girl. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Okay. Yeah.
is that good?
Yeah, it's good, but it's just weird that that's all you think your personality needs is like these little flourishes at the end and not some deep changes.
Hans, are you a good like flirter?
It is. It's
Do you
like
know how to-
it's
do
like
you like to
truck.
flirt?
It's like the truck nuts.
Not really.
It's
Yeah.
the truck nuts of facial expressions. Is what
It
we-
is.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro.
I feel like
There's-
it's an old person to like a child thing, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's-
Damn. No, I mean I think it'll be good. Honestly.
You just want to get in under their skin.
I
Just
get-
Hans,
be
how do
like,
you get?
I go,
How do you introduce yourself to a woman? Like, how does it go? How do you flirt?
Hey, don't you think that
Yeah, I found you hot, and I'm
the
funny.
whole system of us trying to talk to each other is stupid? Like dating, let's do it, but it's so stupid. At the same time that we're doing it,
Huh.
I'm too aware of what I'm
That's
doing.
what you say to a woman?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm talking to you, but I really think I'm better than you.
Damn.
It's the most honest thing you could say.
Exactly.
Louis C.K. said, like, what else do you say to a woman that's on? Like, the only honest thing you could say to a woman at a bar is like, I want to put my penis in the lowest hole in your face.
Ears? No. How about eyes? Okay.
No,
I'll give you a nostril if
the
you give me
lowest
a.
one.
Huh?
The
What?
lowest
Well,
hole.
what if
But
what
on
if
your
he was talking to
face,
one of those women
your
with
body.
like the hole in their neck?
That's the neck. That's not the face.
But I don't
You thought
Or
of
really.
it.
their face.
There's only one hole in the face.
Right. Well, there's one,
No.
2, 3.
The lowest holes. I mean, that I would want to put my dick in.
Do you guys know if you drill a hole in your head, you can stay high forever?
High
Why-
of
I also heard this.
loss of
when I
blood.
was-
It's true.
What are you talking about, though?
If you drill a hole in your head, it's supposed to like activate a chemical where you can stay high forever.
What kind of high?
just any hole anywhere.
No, I think it's like a
Is there
special thing.
Different
special
places for
hole.
different drugs. Like, could I do
I
an
think it's like
LSD?
right here.
Don't do it.
Can I do like 3 whiskey sodas and like 2 joints? Just like perfect amount all the
Yeah.
time.
It's like one of those
Bartender-
hats that you wear, you know, like the
I'll
beer
take a
hats,
third
but
hole.
it's
I've
permanent.
only had 3 holes tonight, so I'm just getting started.
I don't think I'm ready for a fourth hole tonight. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna call it quits tonight.
come on with the buddies. We'll have a few holes.
Play a few holes.
A few
Stick
holes,
our
have a
dick in
few
holes. Get some holes.
Look at old
It's gonna be a holy night.
Look at old Swiss cheese Steve. He's really jumped off the deep end.
He's really gone tonight.
It's just a
Good old dimple face Steve.
It's just a convertible up there.
His whole head's gone.
Looks like he walked through a hellstorm.
Yeah, dude. He's like, honey, don't end up like that guy.
He took one of his eyes away to have that extra hole. Now we call him One-Eyed Jimmy.
Now they call him Always High Jimmy.
Why is everyone at the church so holy?
So this is why you stay in Reilly land so long. It's because you have these fanciful ideas about holes and heads, and you just
Earlier
Over there,
I mean,
we visited
pretty
Funnyverse,
chill.
where everything is bad.
Funny
but it's
bone.
Funny.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like funny. It's just like, it's crazy to like say that about a thing. It's like, oh, that's just a funny bone. Like, why even like have a name for it?
Because it's
I
easy to
feel like-
hurt. I think that's actually the reason it was probably named that.
It's
because, like,
irony, dude.
yeah.
We always need some irony.
Parents
like we've
tell their
done
kids-
Like I iron my shirts, you know.
Like, oh,
Sometimes
that's your
you need
funny
irony.
bone.
What's up, huh?
I guess, yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Everybody laughs when it happens to the person too.
There
You know
has to
that?
be something.
Everybody laughs in the room because because you know how it hurts. So when they do it, you're like, "Oh, that hurt, didn't it?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, it fucking did."
I
But
feel
you're
like
like, "Yeah, dude,
dude,
it's
but
a
it's
funny
like-
bone." And everybody's
that's a
laughing.
lot of
Maybe
your
that's why, because
personality is
when
based
everybody
around
else does it,
trying
It's
to
a
get
funny
other
laugh.
people
pain,
to take
though.
your pain seriously.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a weird type of pain, though.
But like if you get hit in the
Right.
face, everybody's like, "Oh shit,
It's, like,
it's not funny."
ooh,
Maybe
you're like
because it-
shaking.
It feels funny though. Maybe that's what
I
it
think
is.
it's just-
It's funny but painful.
Also, like, if you ever get like a Charlie horse,
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
those are
like-
the worst.
oh my god.
I hate when
Dude,
Charlie the
I'll,
horse
like-
comes up and kicks
I
me.
feel more like a Richard every time. I don't know why they ever named it that, right?
It should be called the
A Richard horse.
sad bone.
Dick face
Like a
horse.
Craig horse.
You ever got the Charlie horse underneath your chin?
No.
Yes,
Whoa, yeah,
right here.
And you open your mouth a little too wide, and then it's
Y'all have never
Yeah.
gotten
What?
like a.
stuck. Yeah, you never had a Charlie horse?
Your
stuck?
muscles get tired
It's-
from opening
it's
too big.
awful, man.
Who's naming these like symptomatic
A farmer.
injuries?
Clearly
That
a
one's
farmer.
a funny bone. That's a Charlie horse.
Clearly a farmer.
That one's a watermelon.
Why do you say clearly a
lime.
farmer?
That's your funny bone. Well, it looks like you got yourself a Charlie horse. We got one like that limps around on the farm.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I could see it being a farmer.
I could see it being a fisherman.
Man, I
Let me
feel
find
so
just, like-
retarded when I walk. I'm walking like Charlie's
Charlie's
horse right now.
Yeah, that's great.
I
Yeah,
think.
that's what's going on. That's why it happened.
Uh,
Yeah.
it'd be funny if we just learned that farmers like just named every word. Like that's
They-
probably where a lot of it came
They
from.
control our daylight savings.
Yeah, but
Control the
that-
media.
Daylight
Yeah.
savings, man.
Almanac.
Which is kind of weird because
Almanac?
people are working 24 hours around the clock anyways now, so
Yeah, what is
it's kind
time?
of an ancient practice.
Time is an ancient
Right?
practice.
Yeah. They
It
have
only
lights and shit.
it only favors
Right,
people
yeah.
who wake up early. Like people who stay up at 5, which is everyone. Like everyone stays up, wakes up at 5. Not everyone wakes up at 6 a.m. So you're getting more daylight in the morning to reward like 5% of the population that
Yeah,
wakes
it's
up at
just
that
so
time.
odd.
Right. It's like, does that mean you think we'll ever get to a world eventually that doesn't have deadlines? Because like the only thing that's keeping it in now is like what, banking, financial institutes, and deadlines. Like the need to get things done with no time. I mean, it's just like, yeah, we need it before that sun comes up again.
How many moons
When-
till I have this done?
Your
I'll give you
report.
3 moons
Which is time.
to have this
Which
finished
is
to me.
time.
Pay me back in
Dude, I can
17
just
Alpha
imagine-
Centauris.
How that started, like farmers are just like everybody turn their lights off, and they're just like they're just being dicks.
You think it just caught on?
I said turn it off, Greg. You have to go to sleep.
The bar,
I'm gonna
so,
change it up tomorrow.
like, everyone's at the bar, sir. It's closed. No, it's not. It's closed right now. No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's only 1 a.m.
Guys, I have fucking lettuce to pick tomorrow. Can you guys just stop?
do you think that's where they
fucking
made their
around.
first ground? Was at bars? They're like, how are we gonna get this started? No one's gonna be on our side. They're like, we go to bars. We tell them that they can drink for an extra hour, and then that we celebrate it every like 2 times.
They did it so they woke up earlier to farm fields.
Yeah, but not everyone was even a farmer back then, too.
Yeah, but the biggest thing back then was farming, and everybody was farming.
I
so
mean,
I guess I don't know why. I think it's
Does the
because the way
whole
the
world
the
do that,
Earth
though?
shifts.
Of all the people that
it's the
can,
way the Earth shifts.
of
at a
all the
certain time.
people that can change their time schedule, I think it'd be farmers. It's not like the chickens care what time you come.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, bro, it's early.
I feel like it affects.
Wait,
everyone
that's a good
else
question, though, Reilly.
more than
Does-
them, you know?
Right. Does it happen to the entire
Yeah.
world, though?
I don't know. Does
Like,
it,
oh,
I have no
5 p.m.
idea.
grain harvesting.
Ask the producer to find it.
dude? Because if it doesn't, we're just fucking with our time. Well, you can't do that.
You can't fuck with time, Morty.
You seriously are, dude.
You can't just play with
Does
time
the
like
whole
that.
world do daylight savings?
Dude, that's probably having like a ripple effect where we're just like,
Yeah,
what
we're all
is this?
fucked. I'm actually
Yeah.
45 years old. Maybe that's what it is, dude.
Yeah, what
My
time do you
body
guys
feels
think it
terrible.
really is?
Honestly,
Maybe I'm actually like
That's
45.
why the cigarettes
I
and
feel
cheap
like
hookers.
shit. It must be the government.
I do look old as shit recently.
What's crazy to me is like how time works, that you can fly away, like you can go to Mars and come back, and then somehow
It's been
you're
2
younger
years
than everybody else.
Yeah, if you go faster, time is slower.
Right.
Because
But it's just weird that
Speed
actually
is-
affects aging, because you think like, okay, despite time,
So then that
none of
time's
this
a real thing
happens.
then.
But then, right,
time
it is-
depends on velocity and acceleration.
Right.
Time isn't just this thing that's always the same. It's the relativity theory of relativity.
Right. But to think you
Or
can go
no,
on a mission and
That's
come
something-
back,
I don't know.
be gone for 3 years on, or like 40 years on Earth, and then come back and only age like 4 or 5 years. Is
I
nuts.
heard this experiment, a thought experiment, where if you're on a train and you bounce a ball up and down,
Oh, I've heard this.
then it only covers this amount of distance. But if you're watching from outside, the ball goes like this because the train is moving. So it covers more distance, but the velocity of light is the same, and the time and the distance is different. So the time has to be different.
That's the most clear way I've heard it put. Yeah,
Right.
crazy.
But
What the
isn't that
fuck?
just going fast though?
It's a really good explanation for something that I've never
For
understood.
time travel?
I'm more
Yeah.
lost now. I'm like the ball.
It makes total sense.
But,
yeah, it does.
If you're watching from outside the plane,
The ball.
the ball is making like doo, doo, doo. But if you're watching inside, it's just going like up and down.
So if you're going faster, then time is
Mm.
going faster.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going slower, then time is going slower.
Damn. It's like when you hear a song raising in pitch when it's driving away. You're like,
Yeah.
is that song? You're like hearing time like warp.
Yeah. Sound waves.
So, like...
Daylight saving time is super unpopular. Here are the countries that don't do it. So the answer is no.
So those are places that are ahead then.
Arizona doesn't do it.
Yeah, Arizona doesn't do it. I think it's the only state.
What the fuck then? So they can just do time differently
It's
in
all
different
fucking
states?
dirt. I mean,
Yeah, it
it's
just
all
doesn't matter
sand.
there.
Yeah, there's no farming in Arizona.
No rules.
There is no farming in Arizona.
there's, like,
it's a dry
vineyards.
state, you know.
Time is ours in Arizona.
There's no.
Hey, how about next year we
I'm
just
gonna-
take it
I'm
5
gonna
hours
shake
off?
Reilly really
The
fast
government-
and age him.
The government is trying to take our time, and I want to fucking wake up whenever I want.
I have a constitutional right to bear time.
We talked about this last night, though, a time conspiracy that, like, this daylight savings hit so hard. And, like, even right now, it's, like,
did.
4. It's like, I think they're snipping a little bit off the end every time. So it's, like, an hour, 1 minute. And then over the time, like, they've stolen 3 hours from us.
You know what I'm saying?
The sun really used to rise
What are they
at
gonna do with all this time?
6 in the morning. Like, the sun used to
You
rise.
rule time,
that
you
they're
rule the world.
stealing from us?
They're
What
gonna
are
change
they
our
doing,
systems.
dude?
We're gonna go
You
by
know who owns it?
clocks,
Time
just
Warner.
Like the movie In Time.
Whoa, dude, that's a
Oh,
crazy movie.
I think so.
Where you
Definitely.
just,
Think,
like, have, like,
time will
1
be
hour
currency at
left.
one
Yeah.
point?
Yeah, like
love
that
that.
Justin Timberlake movie.
I like that Justin Timberlake movie.
He's like, his mom is running out of time. She doesn't have enough
That
money
part's
for the
so
bus.
sad.
She like dies in his arms, you know.
Yeah. He just had to
Right
transfer.
after
They
becomes
don't
a
have
millionaire.
wireless transfer. They have to touch each other. I have Venmo. They don't have Venmo. They can't just be
Right.
like, here's some time.
No,
That's
they
true.
do.
They don't
maybe
have.
not.
They have phones, but they don't have Venmo. But they got time as
No, you
currency.
can buy time.
Yeah, by
With-
going outer space.
with time.
By
Whoa, dude! If you
Time.
put
Dude,
like,
we should go into outer space.
$10,000 in a bank account and then like flew Mars and back real quick.
Dude,
Like,
that's
dude,
so
this-
sad, man. Dude, that would be the worst if you flew into outer space and then you come
like,
back and then everything is just like way older. Like
Everyone I know
no
is
one you
dead,
knew, yeah,
but
everyone
I
you
have
knew
a
is dead.
lot of money that doesn't matter anymore.
Hey, yeah, we changed the currency as soon as
that
you
would
left,
be
dude. You're
so
fucked.
crazy, man.
But I'm like a billionaire. Yeah, not now. You're just poor. Thanks for your mission.
Now you're poor and irrelevant, and
No one gives a fuck
honestly,
about you.
yeah, really,
Go write a book.
kill yourself.
People actually forgot you were up there.
Yeah, dude, we didn't even actually need that mission. After like 5 years, we figured it out on the ground.
They're like, oh
We figured it
yeah,
out.
my bad, I forgot to text you. Shit.
We don't text anymore. We actually we plug into our horses' butts with our penises.
He's like, well, you look great, you know.
You look really young for 90. Jeez.
Well, you look great. Your kids are 45 and you're still like 38.
Oh yeah, your kids are dead. They're dead too.
Yeah.
You look great though.
Your newborn.
Oh yeah, your wife actually.
No, they just died in a car accident.
yeah.
They were only like 25. It was crazy.
But you look great. Your
hit by a
kids are dead, but
lawnmower.
you're great.
You're actually a baby now, but
Yeah.
Are y'all ready for this show tonight?
no.
Y'all excited? Let me tell you why you should be excited. It's gonna take us 42 minutes to get there,
Shut the fuck up,
and
dude.
let me tell you why you should be.
Dude,
more
I
excited.
hate this city. No offense.
No, I don't like it either.
What you mean is you hate these cities.
Yeah.
It's just the mechanics.
Why is it just
dream.
a
Group of
collection of
cities.
cities?
Everyone's
there's, like-
car is gonna break down
Well,
eventually.
the whole world is a collection of cities. I mean,
No, but DFW is like 50 cities.
yeah.
True. But like this
Like
is
Appel,
definitely to
Arlington,
the max.
Euless,
Feels like-
Hearst,
You could
We're
fit-
traveling to a whole
Grapevine,
other
North,
city
Richland
to
Hills, Keller, White Settlement,
You could-
Saginaw, Blue Mountain. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking nuts.
We could fit 700 New Yorks in Dallas.
Yeah.
And instead, you just have parking lots of emptiness and highways that crisscross
DFW
each
Airport
other.
is bigger than Manhattan Island.
That's ridiculous.
Right. There's a train for the airport for you to go to the next terminal.
Wow. Do you live
It's
in the East
amazing.
Airport?
No, I'm actually more like Southeast Airport.
Yo, I'm from Lower East Side Airport.
You say it's funny you say that, but like on the north side of the airport is
I'm from the Bronx of the
it's
airport.
like South Lake. It's South Lake, and on the south side of the airport is Irving, which is not South Lake.
Damn, I have to go into the airport.
South Lake is nice.
You could live there like Tom Hanks did in the terminal.
Hmm. I'm sure people do.
I mean, we have the money to build this monstrosity, but
There's
should
a
we?
hotel there, so
Our powers are better than our ability to organize.
hey, you know what Mom's getting you for Christmas?
What?
Mom's getting you a hotel room for you and Ava to come down to Austin.
Is that already like agreed upon or?
Yep, I told her I was like, that's funny. That's like you're getting him more time with me. You get to.
He
go
looks
spend
so
time
sad
with
about
me.
it, dude. You just ruined the surprise. That was like
It just seems like
it
a
seemed like a
present.
Riley
It's
gift for a
mood.
second, dude.
Whatever.
Seemed like a
He's so
Riley
excited
gift.
to spend time with his big
I'm
bubba.
sure it'll be fun, man.
Do you like to get fucked up?
Yeah, I like to do.
Do you like La Quintas?
La Quintas?
You like
Not
La
so
Quintas? Oh, this
much.
doesn't move.
I want like a good breakfast with my hotel. You know.
I found
Oh,
a place
man,
for a good
yeah.
breakfast.
Did you?
Not at the
advocate-
hotel. No, hotel breakfasts are shit right now. 'Cause
Yeah.
Of COVID.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hotel breakfasts never were really
What?
that
That
great.
doesn't-
Oh, they're not great.
They were cool
No.
because you can make your own waffles.
It's just free.
Texas-shaped waffles, man.
I've been to some that were like
Those
exceptional.
are so good.
It's the Texas shape that makes
It's Belgian
it so
waffles.
good.
They get
It
the,
just it
I don't know
tastes
what
like
it is.
Texas.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just a way to save on waffle batter
You think?
because it's not a perfect
It's
circle.
not. It's
As
not,
a
it's
kid,
not,
I had these
yeah.
Mickey Mouse waffles, and they were so good. Like, I agree. Like, it is a shape because I'd eat the ears first.
Was
and
it
it'd be
like
like a
what?
fun thing. Like,
That's
eating a shape.
psychotic.
4 or 5 years ago is when you were doing this.
Actually, I bought them in the frozen section last night. They were
Yeah.
really good.
You can make
Mickey
those.
Mouse
Mickey
waffles?
Mouse is probably the
Yeah, they
easiest
have Mickey Mouse
pancake
frozen
shape to
waffles.
make.
But
No,
all-
they're not frozen.
All
You
the
just
Mickey Mouse
pour 2
pancake is a
circles.
pancake
3.
with 2 mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
fuck!
just about-
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, look it's a mouse.
You start getting like star pancakes and.
Do you guys remember when pancake art was a big thing?
Yeah, on TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that
mean,
when
it's
they
not
dump
like
the
I do it
color
all the
on it?
time in my free time.
I could eat some pancakes right now. I'm so hungry.
It's one step up from cappuccino art.
Yeah.
I think
You think- I
cappuccino
think
art is
cappuccino art
more
is-
Nah,
impressive.
cappuccino art is really impressive, man.
Yeah.
But
So
it's
it's
a
a really-
limited
Paint
medium.
like Renaissance
Well,
things in the coffee. Like,
Gotta have
damn,
a big cup of
Michelangelo is
coffee.
my barista. Like,
That's,
And then-
that's
and
what
they- and
Hans
they-
was just
they-
talking
and
about.
they
We're
paint-
all these overqualified individuals, and we're just like we have Michelangelo level art, like digital artists, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I make a really, really beautiful espresso.
it's like, yeah, I mean, I just do that like as an extra thing, but my main thing is coffee. But like, I just kind of like do an extra like quick like artistic like genius painting, and then but like my main thing's coffee though.
Yeah, what's it gonna? Everyone's gonna be an Uber. I used to have a bit that our economy is gonna end up where you're either the person making the food, the person delivering the food, or the person ordering the food, and it's just gonna be a self-sustaining
I'm gonna be the
economy.
person eating.
That's
the
what
food.
it is. That's what it.
I'm
has
gonna
been.
be the food.
You might be.
Dude, well, that's the
Just be
that's
the
a good- that's the
tastiest.
best way to do it, man.
You might get a.
What if-
Dude, what if that's
Cows-
what the shot is? That's
What
what
if
the
cows have sentience and then they're like, they have pride in how tasty they are, and they're like these bros that always work out. And like, I'm gonna be the tastiest.
Whoa, that'd be
Fucking.
crazy.
I'm actually putting a little bit more fat back towards the glutes because brisket. I'm gonna make the pretty good brisket one day.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like Cal Ripken Jr. He's my hero cow.
I'm
He
Earl
was
Campbell's
the
right-hand
tastiest.
man.
He fed Obama. Obama said it was the best meal. Gordon Ramsay says my dad was the tastiest.
My uncle
Person
is
he's
the
ever-
UT mascot.
Your mom is like, get up. You have a life to not live. Get to it.
Warren Buffett isn't gonna like you if you don't work out today.
You're
Can't
gonna be
tell.
murdered someday. Start acting like it.
That's
hey, you're
what
not gonna
sluts
be
are.
veal if you don't try.
Veal is so fucked up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you can take the young one. He's not
You're
really
just-
trying.
You don't want to end up like some.
He's not primate beef. Make him veal.
You don't want to
Yeah,
end
I
up like
guess.
some dairy cow.
Riley.
Well, do I want to even live? Yeah, well, you
Getting
can
your
go die
tits-
today, Jimmy.
You want your-
You
you
can
want-
go right to the butcher.
You want
Go to
your
the
tits
foie
pulled
gras.
on the rest of your life? That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah, you can take my slut of a daughter. She has big knockers. Milk her out. Milk her out.
Yeah, you think dairy cows would just be the bottom level, or
No, that would be the hot bitches.
Dairy
Of
cows
the
are
level.
the
That's like
hot
Queen
girls for
Latifah
sure.
and
Yeah, dude.
okay,
I'm
I
taking
see.
Becky,
Who's that
dude. She's
girl?
in dairy.
Damn, bro. I mean,
what man great till they gotta
Big
be
girls.
great.
dairy just sounds
Lizzo.
hot.
My milkshake brings all the bulls to the yard. They're like, I'm gonna die before yours.
I
yeah,
got
Jimmy,
the
you like
tastiest
watching
milk.
me getting my knockers pulled? Pull my knockers.
Let's all be different. Let's all get on all fours right now and act out like we're cows.
Let's do human centipede right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Stitch each other ourselves.
Just shit in my mouth
Is this live?
and I'll shit on
No, it's not
No.
live.
someone else.
Have you ever played that game where you just like milk, moo, moo, moo?
No.
What game is that?
That's the game you
I've
play
never-
after
What
you
was
hit
that?
your head in the head with a hammer.
What was that,
3
Riley?
times.
Wait, what game is that?
It was the game my mom played when we went to homeschool.
No,
Milk, milk, moo, moo.
no, there was this game.
Put it in my poo poo.
Moo, moo.
How's it go again? Do it one more time. Maybe I missed it the first time.
It was like moo, 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 moo. Milk, like, dude, you got milk. Moo.
It's just
I
as
don't
bad
know,
as the
man.
first
There's like
time.
milk.
Wait, what do you
Oh,
do?
like-
What
I know
game is it?
It goes
Moo,
like this.
moo,
Mo, 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 mo. Then you got, and then
No.
you got.
milk.
And everybody was looking at you, calling you a mo, mo. Yeah, mo, mo.
Play.
Hey, hey,
you
mo, mo.
like someone else like
You gotta milk me.
milks the others.
And then
And
what?
then-
What's the game?
Was this
Where
your
does the game
uncle
come-
or a
part come in?
priest or friends at school?
This is the game my uncle and I used to play in our underwear.
Father Jim taught me this one in the back of his office.
We used
He
to have
showed me
these-
this.
We sick ragers with like these like local priests and like my uncles.
I know where this is going.
Did they bring wine and shit? Wine and bread? Hey guys, they brought the wine and bread.
Yeah, I mean,
I also brought my dick.
no, we're not pussies.
The
We're
thing
drinking
about-
beer. I mean,
The thing about wine is when you wake up the next morning, your asshole really hurts.
yeah,
You
yeah, they
poop
party hard, priests.
Yeah,
so
it's not
yeah,
part of the job.
moo-moo
Are
game.
they chill, dude?
What about it?
They're just like reckless.
They
Like,
smoke weed?
It's pretty lit, dude.
nah, pretty much exclusively wine and ketamine.
Have you played the Mafia game?
Which one?
Yeah,
Where you
it's a
everyone
fun
puts their
game.
Head down, and then they're like, "Mafia, raise your hand or
I
look
think,
up."
you're talking about
Heads up, 7
Heads Up, 7 Up.
Yeah,
Oh, you
but
ever-
this
you
one
ever
is
played
different
Thumbs Up,
because
7
there's
Up? That's the-
angels,
Thumbs Up.
there's
7 Up.
cops. So
Have
the
you-
Mafia chooses one person to kill.
You
and
ever
it's
played
fun
Cowboys and
because
Indians?
You can kill people that
No,
you have interpersonal relationships
wish.
with.
That sounds
I've never
pretty
heard
fun.
that.
Mafia,
I've
yeah,
never
it's
heard of
fun.
this
It's
game,
like a
though.
group
it's
dynamic.
a fun game.
Did you ever play Mr. President or anything like that?
Scary.
It's where you like hold.
It's where you
so
give
everyone's in an
a
agreement on it,
blowjob.
and like one person starts it. You put like 2 ears up to your ear, like you're a bodyguard for Mr. President, and then the last person to notice it in the group, like once everyone realizes there's one person who hasn't, you all tackle them and you start yelling, "Mr. President, get down!"
So you're trying to
My
hurt
class
the
must have been
president.
lame, though.
Weird,
Whoa.
yeah, basically. Yeah.
Hey, can you play the? Could you play the Mafia game right now?
What about like y'all just
This
play
is
my
some
new
classic
segment.
telephone?
What new segment?
Telephone is so
It's
dope.
called.
It's
called
crazy,
I love
games.
telephone. You want to play telephone?
Yeah. Telephone would be
You
funny.
want me to start it?
Yeah, say it into the mic so
Okay.
that no one can hear it. Like,
Oh.
everyone has headphones.
We gotta take the headphones off.
Yeah, it doesn't really work if we all have headphones.
We're only doing 5 people though. Should it be something?
person will say it.
Just like say a famous phrase like "Give me liberty" or "Give me death" or like
Okay.
"Hasta la vista, baby."
No, just say it to Hans.
Yeah, just say it in my.
And then
ear
I'll say it
and
at
in
the end.
microphone.
Okay.
Also, say it to the microphone though.
Should we make it a little bit
Yeah.
longer though, since there's only what 5 of us?
Just do whatever you need to do.
Just say it to the microphone.
Say it in the microphone.
Whatever you want to say.
It's gonna be.
You guys can
Again, we'll plug our ears.
It's gonna be.
Plug your ears, Riley.
live
Plug
or
your
to
ears. Plug it.
I think it's gonna make it around.
I think it's too easy.
I think it's too easy. Unless he just butchers it and says something completely different.
What is it?
You fucking really whispered it.
Yeah,
Some types of virgins die.
Holy shit, dude.
that's not what I
Holy
said.
fuck.
What did you say?
I said to live or to die.
That's what I said. That's what I
That's what I
said.
said.
But then
What did
Phillip
you
looked at
say?
me and he goes,
I fucked it up. Maybe I fucked it up.
Riley did fuck. He goes.
Maybe.
Just inaudible noises. Die at the end.
Milk my little sweet little titties.
It's moo 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 moo.
Milk my little shit.
Ooh, I'm a little
Some
cow.
virgins die
I'm
early.
a little cow.
Some
Milk
virgins
me.
die.
I heard
Some
something
person.
like a virgin.
Milk me, Farmer Joe.
Well, maybe I was trying to make it harder. I was like trying to like
You're
slur my
supposed to
words
not-
a little bit.
You made it interesting, so I guess you achieved it. But now they
That
know.
was
Because,
kinda
like,
fun. We
I
should do
don't-
Mad Libs next.
So Reilly just
It was so- I
sabotages
thought it
the whole
was
game
so
to fuck
easy.
it up. He's
I
like,
thought it was so easy. I thought he was gonna
Dicks
get it
in
no
a
matter
butt.
what.
Phillip's like, this guy sounds like a virgin.
what other game, Phillip?
Let's do some Mad Libs.
Oh my god. 5 minutes of it is just you gonna be like, adjective. No. Plural no.
That'd be funny. And then Reilly would be confused. He'll be like, what are those?
That is what. that is
What's
what
an
that-
adjective? Actually, I don't know what it is.
Tree. You
I know
already
what it
used
is,
tree.
bitch. You know what it is, bitch.
Did you look up a Mad Lib?
I was kidding.
Why? That'd have been funny.
No, that's what it is. It's like so much setup where you're just thinking of
Word.
words and then you're reading it and you're like, haha, I said that. I remember when I thought of that.
We could look up good news. That's always fun.
Good news.
I know good news. Did you guys hear about Kyle Rittenhouse? He was found not guilty.
Wait a minute. Kyle Rittenhouse,
Good
American
news.
hero?
He killed white people, so
Roll
he's a hero.
Tide. Roll Tide.
Man, I've been hearing about it all week.
Dude, how would you feel killing your own kind?
Yeah. You gotta kill
20,000 pounds of
foreigners.
trash were removed from the Pacific garbage patch. Holy
Jeez.
Mother of God, it worked, is what someone said.
That's.
How much trash?
20,000 pounds.
That's a lot of people in the DFW.
They've been trying this new thing.
There's 20,000 pounds of white trash in my neighborhood.
So yeah, that's right.
There's
That's
And
only
that's
about
just your-
like 6 households.
That's just your mama.
That's a great your mama joke. What happened to the art of your mama?
Your mama?
Where'd that
that
go?
went away.
Yeah, like all good things, they die.
Like all good mamas that are too fat, they pass away early.
Like that movie Gilbert Grape, where they had to burn their mom.
What?
Yeah, they had to burn their mom.
Why? She was so fat?
Yeah, she died in the house and they couldn't get her out, so they burnt the house.
They couldn't just wait.
No, man,
Dehydrate her like jerky.
they burnt her.
Drain her of blood.
This week is also National Family Week, everybody, and that's all I have to say about the news.
Oh, hey, the news.
Thanks,
Did you hear
Phil.
the woman president thing for 85 minutes? That was news.
I mean,
85 minutes.
Yep, Joe Biden got fucked in the ass for 85
Yeah,
minutes.
he got a colonoscopy
that's
by
right.
a...
That's why,
And
right?
Kamala Harris was like,
Why
what do you
did
think Kamala Harris did in those 85 minutes?
launch the missiles.
probably
bro.
changed
Probably
her
watched
tampon.
TikTok.
Think she watched TikTok.
She probably watched Biden
What'd you
TikToks.
say, Hans? What'd you say she did?
Changed her tampon.
She was having her period.
How come? How come he got put out for a colonoscopy? Is that?
That's routine.
That's what
do
they
you
told-
get-
that's
have
what he
you got-
told
you
us.
get
You go
put out?
under.
He was totally awake for
I
it.
haven't
You know he
gotten a
likes it. He did it
colonoscopy.
himself.
You got to get one.
Yeah.
I can do it myself, doctor.
Yeah, I can do it myself.
Everyone should get a colonoscopy. I have to get one in a couple months.
Not
They should
I
just
don't
come
want
in when
one.
he's sleeping and stick something up his ass.
Right.
I don't have health insurance. How am I gonna colonoscopy?
Do they put you out for
Ask Joe
85
Biden.
minutes?
I didn't know you had to put robots to sleep to do surgery on them.
I didn't know
Yeah, use
robots were
hypnosis.
allowed in my asshole. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't know
I
aliens
I didn't
had
sign up for that.
colonoscopies.
Is it an 85-minute procedure? Or?
Well, you get put out,
Not
so
if
yeah, the
you-
putting out is probably most of it.
Do it the way I
think
do
so?
it.
You're sedated. That you got to get prepped for that.
The way I do it, it's weeks long. Stick around in there for months.
The binger.
Do they lube your
Colonoscopies are supposed to be a fun thing where I'm from.
Go out for dinner together. Get to know that man intimately.
We've been doing this podcast for an hour.
I know this machine.
That's not a lot.
For how long?
An hour.
And then probably another hour for the one before it. You want to
Yeah.
try to break the record?
I'm just gonna notate it here.
How long do you think
in
the
the-
world's longest podcast has been?
Too long.
A couple days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we talked about the Austin comedy scene, we could probably do about 3 days.
So
We could talk about any. We know so much shit, dude.
Creek in the Cave,
We
great
could talk about
mics.
anything. We could talk as long as we want. We could talk for the rest of our lives.
What's your favorite part of the
And there's always
Austin?
things to also.
What's your favorite part?
What?
What's your favorite part of the Austin comedy scene?
It's got to be CM Smokehouse.
Yeah.
It's hard to talk about it because you're afraid of offending people, especially on a podcast.
But I hope that no one knows that, like, I genuinely meant that. Like, I think that my favorite part of the Austin comedy scene is the
that
constant
the
access
best
to
part
CM
is food
Smokehouse.
and not the comedy.
Yeah. Do you see who you're talking to? No, the best part about the Austin comedy scene is going to be, right now, I think it's comic produced shows.
Yeah.
I think it's the
I think
community.
that's the worst part.
I think it's the community down there. I like the community.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like as a viewer, when I go to like comedy shows and stuff like that, I like to see them produced by comedians, you know, rather than some dude making money off of people he's not really paying, you know.
Does
makes
that help you
sense.
laugh easier?
Yeah, maybe.
Because then you don't feel like you're laughing at
Feels like
Walmart.
there's less rules. Yeah.
Someone with some
Corporate
sense of humor
comedy.
picked the lineup,
Right.
whatever it may be.
Right.
Yeah,
How
it's
often
more
is someone
authentic.
that books actually
A comic?
watching. Yeah, right.
In Austin, right now, I'd say like 85% of the shows are booked by a comic.
That's really dope.
Dude, but the thing is, like, people, like, we're also new that, like, we bomb all the time. Like, we're not, like...
Speak for yourself, dude.
You shouldn't bomb at shows. It happens if everyone does it. But like the idea,
But, like,
ideally, you
I
strive
mean,
Have you
it-
been
like,
to the
we're-
Barrel and Amps?
Yeah,
I can
I
only be so
got a
funny.
great tape at Barrel Amps though. Oh,
I can only be so funny, dude. I'm not like a professional. Like, I haven't done this that long. Like,
yeah.
Don't tell yourself. Don't tell them that.
well, they know that. They know that.
They don't
Not if
have
you
to
do
know
your
that.
job.
They don't,
Confidence
they
is
don't
a
know
state
anything
of
about
mind,
you.
though.
But it is true though. Like, because I'm not that good at it. I'm not
But-
even like
Well, don't think
as
that.
good at it.
That's
You
really
should
bad.
try to hide that as much as possible. We should delete this right now.
Fear.
Try to be better.
Why,
That
dude?
He's
Why?
self-conscious about his
Hey
talent.
Because
guys,
you want the show to
I
be
kind
good.
of suck at this, but stay with me on this. one. I'm
Sometimes
gonna-
I can
I'm gonna
trick
try-
you
I mean,
guys.
sometimes you just
So
have to be
here I go.
honest with yourself.
Yeah, but don't be honest with the crowd. Don't let them show. Don't show the crowd that you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I'm not saying that's what I'm doing. I'm saying, like, I can, like, even if I'm trying my hardest, like, it's not gonna be like funnier than.
Well, if you think that, it's
I
gonna be
always
that.
heard that when you're on stage, like especially like
That's true.
even something that like Patrice has said was like you gotta pretend like you're the baddest motherfucker in that room.
Yeah, because you got to enjoy being yourself. Like,
Right.
even if you don't think that you're going to have the best set, like, who you are is interesting, and you get to show these people who you are.
What if who you are is just like fundamentally boring though?
Well,
That
don't do stand-up
is where the
comedy.
depression
Please get
comes
the fuck
in.
off any stage.
Or what if?
Don't waste our time, dude. Shut up.
You should ask that tonight. That should be your opening line.
Hey, do y'all like me?
What do you-
and
I want to
Hey,
show
do you guys like me? I'm pretty boring.
I might be fundamentally boring.
I might be fundamentally retarded, but
fundamentally,
hey, guys, fundamental.
But
That's
I'm-
what my mom
but
told me.
I'm funny, not funny. You
I'm
know what I mean?
fundamentally
I say
funny.
funny
I'm
things.
funny.
I say funny things, but I
They're
also don't try. So
fundamentally-
Deep down inside, I can trick you for a bit,
deep down
but
inside, I'm very sad.
I'm very unfunny.
we know.
It's amazing how I'm not that funny. No, I mean, like, that's like who you are deep down inside is like such a amorphous, vague thing that
No,
you shouldn't
yeah,
define
I
it
know, I'm
as funny
joking.
or unfunny.
Everyone's a serial killer.
Yeah, kinda.
I don't know.
Lizard brain, dude. Lizard brain.
Oh,
Serial killers are like,
bad.
They just learned.
They're like not chill,
They
dude.
just
They like take killing
unlearned
to
how
an
to hold it.
extreme.
I'm beginning to think these serial killers are a bit psychopathic.
I'm beginning to think they need to calm down and eat a bowl of cereal before they kill somebody next.
Yeah, dude, you're.
You guys ever had some cereal in your life?
Have never told you that you're angry?
It's like you're obsessed with it.
Kill people.
Hey, right before you kill someone, do you see their face and they're like, "Hey, man, don't do it," and then you do it? People don't like that. People don't like when you do that. Can you stop?
We've been noticing recently at parties, you do this like serial killer shit.
Where you take someone in the back and like you stab them a few times and then you come back to the party all bloody. It really throws the vibe off. Could you stop? What do you want me to do at the party?
It really makes
just like hang out, you know, like don't.
It
kill
scares
anybody?
the girls.
If any of us
It
ever
scares
kill
the girls.
anybody in the services, this is gonna be quite eerie.
This can't
What?
be any. This
If
cannot
any
be
of us
used.
ever commit like mass murder, like serial kill in this our services, it'll be so eerie to like,
That's
watch
an
back.
interesting.
No,
thing to
dude, because
think.
that would never
Right.
happen.
Well, I just watched this documentary about the Amazon review killer, and he would order his shit to kill and capture people off Amazon,
He would kill like Amazon
and then
workers.
and then he would review the product.
Who is he
and-
killing?
Couples usually. He would take advantage. He apparently
So
shot
this
like
is
4
like-
people.
This
Yeah.
is like before they had delivery drivers. When you would meet
No,
people
he's
in person.
killing people that he was
Do
a
you
real
mean the
estate
Craig-
agent.
do
He
you
would be
mean
like,
the
"Hey, I need
Craigslist
your
killer?
help clearing this shit on my land," and he'd have the
Why?
couple come
Where
out
does
there.
Amazon come in?
Yeah.
He would he'd buy the stuff to chain the women up in these like shipping containers, and he'd order all of the equipment and shit to keep them captive
You can
on
get
Amazon.
anything on Amazon.
But then he would leave reviews on Amazon, like
About the equipment he used to hang in.
humorously saying like, "Really good if you're trying to lock a bitch up in a room for a couple months."
holy shit.
Yeah,
So- and
but he was
he did
using
this-
real estate to do
Right.
that.
And he was doing it for
The
years.
Amazon reviews were just a byproduct.
What do you mean?
So how many
He
did
wasn't
get?
using Amazon to kill people. He was using his real estate.
No, I was just saying like he was elaborately saying when it came back, people were like, "Oh, this guy is a convicted serial killer, and these are his Amazon reviews." It
Yeah,
was
I don't
eerie
think that's
to
what's
see.
happening now. I think
Wait a
that we're just talking about serial killers because Reilly brought it up.
I know, and I said it would be
No, I
eerie
didn't.
if one of us
Yeah,
committed
you're like,
murder and this podcast
serial
came
kill-
up. It would be eerie to see it.
Right, but that sort of stopped the riff, don't you think?
No, I thought it was an interesting story.
It's
Yeah,
kind
I-
of sad.
I wanted to hear more about the story. I was really into it. What happened?
He chained a woman up in a shipping container for like 2 months, and what's crazy is like when they got her, she was completely like coherent and like was able to tell the police immediately. He shot my husband 3 times in the chest, put him in a blue tarp, took him in a backhoe, buried him in the back property.
So did she get away
And
or?
yeah,
Yeah,
well, the
she's
police
alive.
rescued her.
How?
They
How did they find out?
because he
Amazon
was-
drone?
That's another crazy thing. He was taking their cell phones and then posting on their Facebooks like they ran away and that everything was completely okay, and they're just pinging it to this dude's property. It took him 2 months to ping it.
Serial killers are just
What an
not
idiot.
cool, man.
He was kind of aloof, but then he commits. He confesses to 4 other murders at an ATV shop where he killed everybody in a blind rage. Just shot all the ATV employees dead. So and then he committed to 2 other
That's
murders. where they
pretty
found the
like
car.
a parent thing. Do they have
Yeah.
a case open on it already?
And then you switched to eBay.
It's not really a secret.
Well, they gave up on that first case with the 4 dead.
Right.
It was
So he's the Amazon killer because he left reviews.
he's an Amazon killer because all the
He's also
equipment
a
he
huge
used
book
to
nerd.
kill and hold people captive, he ordered from Amazon and then left reviews that were like
Yes,
chilling.
but
like,
how did he lure the woman into the shipping container, or the husband and the woman?
he told the woman through real estate that that's the thing. He was just called the review killer because he
Oh,
had
is he
reviews.
like a real estate agent or
right,
something?
and
Okay.
they were like Facebook friends of a friend, and she saw his post that was like, "I need help clearing brush on my land." Yeah. And so she took the opportunity.
Yeah, anyone who says I need help clearing brush on my land
Yeah.
is
Right.
definitely a,
Well, that's
Yeah,
that's
right.
what's
sheep.
even weirder. He's like a pinnacle of the community. He's like a real estate agent. He had a dog. People knew him as being
You
a
definitely
dog.
brought up serial
likable,
killers.
affable guy.
He had a
You're like-
dog.
He's on a date.
He's a good guy. He has a dog.
You're like serial killers are all about murder or something.
Even weirder, he wouldn't rape them.
Remember?
He refused to rape
I don't think
the
that
victims.
that's. I don't think that that's weird.
I mean, the murder is the best
said
part.
you
Usually
didn't
if you're
bring up
keeping a
serial
woman
killers, you totally
shackled
did.
in a shipping container, you feel like
Sense
you're
of
gonna-
owning the or whatever.
Maybe he
Yeah.
was asexual or non-binary.
yeah.
serial killer.
He was there for the kill.
Guys,
Didn't
maybe you
seem
should
like a
ask what his
serial
pronouns
killer. It
were.
seems like he's just
I'm
acting
sorry.
off rage.
The victim said that even if I didn't want to commit a sexual act, he never made me. He made that very clear that he never make me, but he did make it clear that if I didn't have a purpose, that he wouldn't have any use for me, and that he would kill me. So I'm like, that's rape.
Oh, so she still had sex
Did
with
he
him.
have sex
Right.
with her?
Yeah,
Oh.
That's how
Then
she
he-
stayed
uh,
alive
then
for
he-
2 months.
that's how she stayed alive for 2 months. Yeah,
It's a gray area.
Wow.
right. What was scary was there's footage of the rescue, and they're like sawing off with these big saws 5 padlocks off the shipping container. So you're like this woman in a pitch black shipping container, chained up, and you have to sit there for 30 minutes and listen to this screeching sound of metal being chopped by metal. And then you gets opened, and it's bright
Well,
light.
when you're
and
in
it's-
that kind of scenario, you
8
get
minutes.
used to crazy sounds and
I'm sure, yeah.
situations happening.
But that's just got to be like a harrowing experience all the way around.
Yeah.
Up until the end.
Thanks for bringing
Yeah,
us
maybe.
into that shipping
I don't know.
container.
Thanks for bringing us in.
Sounds-
I feel like you might be the review killer the way we're doing this podcast.
I know, what the
It's like,
fuck.
this
We're
is-
having a nice
Yeah, Phillip,
time
you're
talking
really
about
promoting
serial
this guy,
killers.
man.
Yeah, Phillip fucking gets
mean,
a
people
notification from
likes-
Amazon Prime, and he's like, "Oh, my package is here," and he's like, "Hey guys, got my chains."
I tried to go Lyft
People
driving
like
after that,
serial killers.
and I had a hard time doing it.
People are vulnerable, especially if they don't have enough money. You can get anyone to do anything for $15 an hour. Just be like,
Yeah.
hey, come to
Yeah.
my house.
That's what I make. $15 an hour.
I'll read y'all some of his
Go
reviews
to hell
right
every
now.
day.
Why?
You don't want to hear him?
It
Here's-
doesn't seem like a good time.
How did you find?
Here's one for a shovel. Keep in the car for when you have to hide bodies and you left the full-size shovel at home. Does not come with a
Man,
midget.
And you left the full size shovel.
And he
at
says does
home.
not come with a
That's
midget.
the best.
He killed a
part.
midget with a shovel.
It's just not really
what star
funny.
He
review
buried a midget. I
was
guess
it?
that's a pretty shallow grave.
I think that
Was it a
serial.
5-star review?
What's up, Hans? Yeah, it's a 5-star.
I think that serial killers have bad sense of humor. They're
I
like,
think so.
doesn't come with a midget. It's just the fact that
Yeah,
you
they-
mention a midget makes
Right.
it funny now.
Oh yeah, it's like
well,
really
it's
dark.
a
right?
mini shovel.
In case you leave the.
Oh.
full-size
So that kind
one
of
at
it kind
home.
of has some. He's
A mini shuffle.
it's a
but
mini shovel with, so he's like doesn't come with a midget.
You think he maybe
But
tried
I don't-
to
I don't
stand
think
up
that's a
and
good
was
joke.
bad?
So then
Do you
he was
think like
so
killing
the-
a midget like really counts or?
It's a 0.3.
what about a
Fifths.
child?
Here's one
Oh,
for
shit.
a master lock, 5 stars. Works
Oh,
great.
here we go.
Also, if someone talks back, go old school on them by putting this in a sock and beating them. They will not appreciate the hardened steel like you will. Works great on a shipping container.
So
That's
he was
fucked
leaving crumbs.
Were any of these products given like a 4-star or a 3-star?
Yeah, he's just like, you know what? I had a little bit.
Starring
do
everything.
you think
'Cause
he
he's
went
just
back?
unhonest at that
Do you think he
point.
gets any computer time and he went back and he was like, didn't work that well, doesn't hold up to a saw?
The FBI can cut right through this.
You think they let him like review the product he got caught on? You know.
Hey guys, so they found my ping. Turns out I'm gonna be going away for a while.
Word.
Ugh.
We'll send you Amazon packages.
I think serial killing is like fascinating to me.
Can you get Amazon in prison?
Well, they got the commissary.
Yeah.
I mean, we spent so much time being nice to people. We're like, what if we just went off and treated people exactly how I wanted to treat them?
Right.
The way you said it makes it seem like you're fine with it. You almost feel like it.
I understand it.
I think it's it's
You
expected.
understand it?
You think
Yeah,
it needs
for
to
sure.
be done? You think it needs
I
to be
think it's the way that the world should be.
It doesn't need to
should
be
be a
done,
serial
but I
killer
think it's
stuff.
completely
done?
understandable.
It's an ancient act, right?
Because you always hear
Yeah.
the backstory.
It's
And you're
serial
like,
killers forever.
his mother beat him every day and flogged him, and then when he went over to his grandmother's house, his grandmother beat him because he found out that his mom had something to beat him for. And then you're like, yeah. And then he grew up and he killed a bunch of people. You're like, well,
He
yeah.
killed multiple.
And he
animals
killed a bunch of
along the
people who
way.
looked like his grandma and mother. Isn't that weird that he did that?
What, that husband looked like his grandmother and mother?
Right. Yeah, I brought up the BTK killer on yesterday's podcast, but I think someone turned it into a Burger King. We had like
Yeah.
a whole Burger King segment because of it. That's another strange one. He ends up eluding or like keeping away from the cops for 13 years, and then he ends up teasing the media by sending in a floppy disk, and then the file name on the floppy disk is the church he works at, and he's caught like that. Technology busts him immediately.
Damn, bro. I should stop
13
leaving my
years,
files
man.
like that.
He was good for 13 years. He just
And
Got cocky?
he's
decided to
gruesome.
be an asshole.
Like he was a true monster. Really bad.
13 years.
Right.
I just don't know
Do you
how
guys know
people
about
like,
Albert
can do
Fish?
that though.
I think he was
It
pissed. he
just
didn't
doesn't
get
make any
caught yet.
sense.
I think that's part of it. Part of being the serial
Like the
killer is getting
pain
caught.
that you put someone in,
Right.
it's just like, how can you put someone through that much pain? It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have the ability to feel other people's pain, which is usually used to avoid pain in other people, but that can also be used to torture people in ways that
Yeah.
animals can't.
Yeah.
Did you see that Black Mirror about the guy who had the helmet where you could feel the other people's
You're
pain?
talking about a black museum, right?
Yeah.
The doctor.
He wasn't black, though.
But,
But,
he was
Black museums are pretty boring.
Black Museum, dude. Where it's just like, what's this?
pretty much every time.
every plaque starts with this. Every plaque starts with this be.
Oh my god.
This be a big bone.
Oh, shit.
World star.
You have headphones on? You walking around with them?
Yo, put that down.
You plug it into the wall, you press the button, and it's fucking iced tea.
It's a fossilized chicken, fried chicken.
Wow. Yeah. Great, Reilly.
This shit's mad old.
This is the first watermelon.
Yeah, no date on any of these.
About 450 years old.
No dang.
Date
450.
undecipherable.
We going to hell.
Yeah, we're gonna stop. This actually has to be deleted now.
Does it?
I think so.
Well, in that case, get
Let's
that-
show
get
this
that
to a
syringe
let's show
out,
this to a
dog.
black person and see what they
He
say.
said in that case, get the syringe out.
Let's do it right.
Oh, does it have to be deleted now?
No, it doesn't.
I think we said a
Black
lot of bad
Museum.
words.
It was all right.
You can feel
But it was
pain.
kind of not. It was kind of not a podcast for a while.
What?
Yeah, Reilly hated it.
No, I
He
didn't.
wants us to delete it. So what about the pain helmet? You think
Oh
we should
yeah,
wear
so
it?
he would like go around killing people, and he would absorb their pain. Like it'd be like he's like dying. He would just like feel.
Death.
He was like addicted.
How
to
did he look
dying.
again? How did he
it's
look?
like an addiction.
Show what he looked at again. Oh.
Moo, 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 moo.
That's funny because usually you try to avoid pain, but this guy apparently, for some reason, did they explain why he
probably
likes pain?
Because
It's
no,
like
yeah, he gets
like
the
a
feeling of them
euphoria.
dying.
Right.
He hated it.
Then
at
why
first.
doesn't he just
No, no.
torture himself?
No, he did it so much, and then he was just like needed more. Like he was addicted to the pain.
That's so depressing and negative and pessimistic. If you had that helmet, you'd use that to find pleasure. You'd go around fucking as many people and get
That's
twice
kinda
the
what
Yeah, but
pleasure.
he was a
was doing,
doctor.
Right.
He was doing
he
the opposite.
He needed
actually.
it to like feel the injuries where the injuries are.
Yeah,
So that's why he did it.
yeah, but pain is bad. Pleasure is good.
I know, but he's doing it for science.
No, he's doing it for pleasure.
Oh yeah, it turned
So
into
he
that.
feels
He didn't
someone
wanna-
die,
he didn't
and
wanna
then he
do
gets
that.
addicted to the feeling of death.
Yeah, and it just he becomes addicted to it, and
I'd imagine it's a pretty
Nothing
solid
compares.
release.
It's like so going out of your way to tell a depressing story when you could tell an awesome story instead.
We just did the Black Museum.
I
Yeah.
love Black. I watched episode. I
No,
watched
not
Telling
this
boring things
conversation.
leads to telling funny things.
Black Mirror. That's why I don't like Black Mirror. They're not trying to like
to the
make
world
people
better.
happy.
Yeah.
They're just like bleh, depression.
This is
Yeah,
where we're heading.
it's good film.
It's like
It's good
Deep.
cinematography.
you think it's good because it's like fucked up.
Yeah,
Definitely
a little
shock
bit. But
factor to it.
So, do you only watch like happy things, Hans?
I like things that tend toward happiness. Maybe like Dune, where it's like
Dude had a
there's
lot of
second
killing.
order
Dune's
happiness.
So
Yeah.
it's really fucked up.
Sounds
the
like
dad
you like a good
dies.
hit. in the
Exactly,
drug
but there's a
column.
general positivity towards it where he's fighting. He's trying to fix it. But Black Mirror is just like the world's gonna suck. We're not gonna try to make it better.
Hans likes hope.
Yeah, I mean you can show depressing things as long as you have hope. But if you show
Just depressing. It's
A
depressing.
lot of people say hope
Yeah.
is a nasty drug.
Yeah, that would make sense. Hope is
yeah,
bad.
I know Obama. Wrong.
yeah, I would think he would say crack cocaine is an addictive drug.
He was like, war on drugs. How about this? Hope for everybody.
Hope.
Can I get a little bit of hope? Can I get some hope money?
I need more hope in my monitors.
Y'all got some hope we can smoke?
I think we should end it.
On hope we should smoke. Well, I hope they enjoyed it.
Hope is-
Is it
I don't know,
everyone-
dude.
is
That was an
everyone
all
happy?
over the place podcast.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I love
Stop
you.
saying depressing things.
Bye.
Is it-
Holy shit, dude. We're just like in like a podcast world.
We can't leave. The door's shut. It's sealed.
Is it raining?
Bongaloid, dude.
Bongaloid.
Bongaloid, dude.
Dude, I got some weed last night. 2 nugs, man. 16 grams, bro.
No way. Let me see.
I fucking lost it.
Damn, bro. How'd
You're
you
lying.
lose that?
At Jordan's house, I lost it. That sucks, right?
He stole that shit.
You think he did?
Jordan? Does he have his own weed?
Yeah,
I
I bought the shit from him.
Well, no. Hopefully he finds it and gives it back to you.
No,
that you
that's
bought it
what
from.
I told him. No, I do. One of them was like 9.5.
That sucks. It sounds like he lost really good weed.
I know. Oh, dude. That shit felt really bad.
Man, it feels great out here right now.
Must feel really good outside. You said Dad's going on?
Down by the fire. 6:07. You wanna just head out now?
Yeah, we have to pack all this shit up, no?
Yeah. I'm
Head
down
out?
for that. Yeah, because last time we were cutting it close. I'm maybe nervous.
I'm not worried about getting there for any show on time.
Yeah, his show's at 9.
It's a
LG taps.
You guys have told me this like 3 times.
I mean, I guess you're just making conversation.
Look at this.